I mean, we can pass, but they were really susceptible to the run inside against Central Hardin.
Yeah.
And maybe they start looking at some zone runs inside and see if they can take advantage and run some inside and then work your way back out to the passes.
It's a different team, though, Tony. This North Hardin team, even though they were way better than Central Hardin and crushed them, they don't have the size inside. And those big boys from Central Hardin ran over this Barren County squad. So it's really interesting. Last time it was a defensive battle. I think to stay in this, Barren County's got to figure out how to score some points, though. And as you mentioned, they've been bad in the red zone against Central Hardin and North Hardin, moving the ball at times and then not scoring points. And then also against North, at times they couldn't move the ball very well at all. So they want to run the ball, and they couldn't do it in their base run attack against North Hardin last time. You know, the big guys for North Hardin up front, especially Josiah Hope, linebacker number 43, Cohen Campbell, who leads this defense in tackling, are just two studs. And they just could not run the football against these guys. So if Barren can't run the football, I think it's a foregone conclusion. They've got to be able to run the football in their base rush attack. And North Hardin, I just feel like North Hardin, even though they only scored 14 last time, and Barren looked amazing on defense, I don't know if they can replicate that. I feel like North is going to get loose a few times.
They've seen it.
And they've seen it. And Barron's going to try to make things tough on this North Hardin offense, but I really feel like North Hardin is going to put some more points on the board this time, and that the Trojans will come on top. We're going to have a lot of fun here because there's some good football players on the field, including both the quarterbacks for North Hardin. Again, Ja'Kylan Kirkland and DJ Loggins have both had good seasons, very similar seasons with passing yardage, touchdowns to interception ratio, all that.
I can see North, if I was looking at the last game film, quick slants, hitch routes, things like that, because they're kind of bailing on the coverage to keep the over top thing from happening.
And then hope for run after catch.
Yes, like they're reading for the screen, so that when they see a screen, they're attacking. Yeah. But if you were like a little hitch route, a little out route, quick slants,
short crosses,
those slant routes, you can get, and with their athletes, they can turn a little 4 or 5 yard catch to something much bigger by making somebody miss down the field. So we'll see.
Well, we're about to kick off here, and again, I mentioned the quarterbacks from North Hardin, the good seasons they've had. Tate Spill, number 5, is the guy. But the other guy to watch for Barren County on offense is number 7, Dalen Thomas. Had a big 70-yard touchdown run against Central Hardin. He is a large man. They're gonna have to get him going to make some headway tonight. And we're about ready to kick it off here. Looks like for North Hardin, number 4 is back deep. He's not going to get it. Who is this with the football here? Trying to get across. It's number 17. And tackle, pretty good coverage there. Number 17 is Philip Bostic. And the Barren County Trojans, we'll just call them Barren County and North Hardin tonight, both Trojans.
Yeah.
So the Trojans will start with the ball at the 28.
The black and silver jerseys are hard to read the numbers a little bit. We had that issue with the Central Harding game, which was
a little better with the yellow on white. This is better than that for sure. So North Hardin's got it, Tony. Trips to the right, very wide trips. It makes me think they're going to run the ball. 3-man front. Going to the right, going to throw that way. Loggins looking deep right off. There's coverage all over the place there. Intercepted. Barren County. Woo!
My number 2.
That's Jackson Bird, their leading receiver, and boy, he can go get it. And so just what I thought is North Hardin wanted to test Barren and try to score points and not just settle for 14 and for dink and dunk. Well, Barren was ready for it.
Yes.
Barren was ready for that. There was a safety and a cornerback on top of that, meaning deeper than the receiver. And boy, Bird went and got it.
Like almost like that umbrella coverage.
Yeah.
They're not going to let you get them over top. I mean,
so Loggins' first pass intercepted on the night. They went for it all right off the bat, and it'll be 1st and 10, and it'll be under center this time. Ace formation again. Tate Spillman at quarterback. He's going to throw out and up. They're looking for a deep ball right off, and it's Bird again. And he was looking for a flag on interference, but did they throw it? I didn't think they threw it.
No.
And again, I think they do have it. They called it. he was looking for the call. He was actually, I was a little disappointed in Jackson Bird for not just trying to go run and catch the ball. He was begging for the call. I'm not a big fan of that. Go get that
go
thing.
Get the ball, go attack it.
And if they call it, great. But try to go get the ball. But they're going to have the ball now all the way up to their 48-yard line. 1st and 10 after the pass interference call there. Woo. What a start to this ball game for the Barren County squad.
Turn around and get a first down, and let's see what happens.
Just 11:40 to go. 20 seconds into this thing, and it's a big deal. 2 backs in the backfield, under center, tight end formation, wing left, deep motion. Quarterback keeps. Spillman, nice.
And he did some of that in the last game, too, where he kept about 7 on that play.
Yeah, 7-yard gain. Really what that was, Tony, they faked like a toss, but what I would call quarterback counter.
Yeah.
He fakes it, toss sweep one way and goes back the other way, and he had one of the backs leading in front of him. And so you're getting the flow going the opposite direction. Yeah, because it looks like toss sweep the other way. And quarterback counter for 7 yards, 2nd down and 3 now. They're into North Hardin territory, almost the 45. Double wing. It's
2nd and 3.
Tight end left. Motion back. They're going to get straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Cody Kearney, big run.
See where they stand him up at.
I think they're giving him a 7-yard carry. So Cody Kearney now is the 3rd leading rusher on this squad.
There's 2 runs that's like a misdirection type looks.
Yeah.
Where it looks like you're going one way and you come back the other way, which is a good thing to do against a defense that can get on you quick.
Maybe holding those defensive linemen a little bit there and not letting the backers get where they want to go. Pause here. I'm not sure what's going on, but a 1st down and 10. Cody Kearney carried the ball. Even though he's their 3rd leading rusher, he's actually carried the ball quite often. He's got 69 carries on the season. That'd be 70 right there. So Cody Kearney, number 6, has been one of their key options in the run game, and he'll be the lone back here.
This is
second back. Ooh, big play. There's Cohen Campbell.
And that's the thing. When you try to go out wide, it's gonna be a hard time to go out wide against North Hardin. They just pursue to the ball with those athletes so quickly that it's hard to get an outside run going.
Middle linebacker Cohen Campbell got there from his middle linebacker spot. He was able to chase down Dalen Thomas. Again, I mentioned Dalen Thomas has got to be a key for this running attack, and minus one on that one, yeah. So 2nd and 11 here now from the 40-yard line of the Trojans. It's traditional wing T formation, wing right. 5-man front for the Trojans. North Hardin, that is. Oh, boy.
Nothing going that
Nothing. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty. It should be. No flag. Woo! Spillman was thrown out of bounds. And again, he lost about 2 or 3 there, but what happened there, 3-yard loss, is that contact was made in the field of play, but he was way out of bounds when he threw him down. So a little surprised they didn't do that. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 15 here.
This is going to be, has to be a passing down.
Yeah, passing down, and maybe 4-down territory if they can pick up a few here. I don't know. Coach Myers over there on the Barren County sideline may want to play a field position game if they don't pick it up here. They're going to go to spread, which they were very effective in the first matchup.
He's got a good
Spillman
pocket.
wants to run with it, but look at this.
He should not
Beautiful.
have went. He had a decent pocket. He just needed to step it up in there and throw. He had his big receiver, number 1, across the middle. He could have thrown it to him.
Yeah, number 1 is Bray Bewley, and Bewley is their punt returner and their 2nd leading receiver. And did not want to pull the trigger. Honestly, he had so much success scrambling in that last game. But I don't know if you saw it or not, but middle linebacker Cohen Campbell was spying. Sitting in the middle of the field.
Watching for the quarterback.
Watching for the quarterback. Not going to let him do that again this time. So after a promising start to this drive, they went backwards 3 plays in a row. Punt is away.
Nice punt.
Yeah, it's going to bounce.
Ooh.
Looked like it was going out of bounds.
It bounced inside.
Wow.
Wow. I think that's going to be down on the 1 or 2 yard line. What a punt.
Wow, that was number 32 that punted that. It was Braden Houchins, and Houchins is their 2nd leading tackler.
About on the 2
Maybe
yard line.
Maybe 2 or 3, somewhere in there.
That is an amazing punt. It just Looked like it was a pop and then pop out of bounds and then pop the opposite way, came back inbounds.
So almost, let's see here, about a 40-yard kick. Maybe 42-yard kick. Here come the Trojans, North Hardin Trojans. Offense, second series. They've only had one play, and that was an interception. They're going to go straight ahead here. And Barren County all over them.
Almost a safety there, too. Stuffed them right at the line of scrimmage, so you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I think that's a no gain there. I think they North Hardin tried to run a sneak just to get it off the goal line, and it didn't go anywhere. They're going to get back into the shotgun formation here from their own 3-yard line. 2nd and 10. Number 7, Dalen Thomas, hasn't played a lot of defense this year, but has started in the last couple weeks, and he was in on that play. He's at the left outside backer this time. Maybe 3?
Maybe 3 on that.
Trying to see who had it. Is that Lamoria Beard? Number 24?
Took about a
That looks like 22, Caden Boyd with the
3-yard carry on that.
3-yard carry for
7.
Boyd.
At least now they're out of the end zone.
Yeah. Quarterback is not standing in the end zone. He's about on the 1 or 2 yard line, now at the 6. 3rd and 7. Almost 8.
You got to be careful right here with the ball, too.
2 wide receivers to each side. Shotgun formation.
Still
Boyd there with him.
Ooh,
Ooh, almost sacked. And that was Thomas. Oh, what a great throw. Up to the 15, first down
nice
yardage.
He just barely avoided that sack. He kind of ducked under it. Good play by the quarterback. Not getting hit on that.
All right. First and 10. He scrambled up in the pocket. Tony made a great throw. We're going to go screen here. Jodon's got it. Ooh. Powerful run. He took a couple hits at the end of that, but a really powerful run.
Yeah, they had him in the, looked like right at the screen point. And
he sidestepped one, Tony, and then ran through a few. I thought he had 10 in the first down, but it looks like they're going to give him 9 here. 2nd and 1.
I think he stepped out there at the end. Or got pushed out there at the end before he could get the last of it.
Who had that first reception? I didn't see who made that catch. Loggins is going to pull it down and go here on 2nd and short. Looks like he's got it. 2-yard gain.
Yep, they gave him the first down on that one.
All right, 1st and 10, North Hardin. Got a couple first downs now, a couple good completions. Starting to move the ball here. 6:45 to go in the first quarter. 5 guys up front. Loggins.
Screen and they get a sack.
Yeah, sack. That's Dalen Thomas again. He almost had the sack in the end zone, Thomas. And he gets it that time.
That looks like it was supposed to be a screen pass, but they jumped on it quick, and he was not there to throw the ball to because they would have picked it off or hit him for a loss, and the quarterback tried to make something out of it, but there was nothing doing.
-3 on that one. Dalen Thomas has the sack, number 7. 2nd and 13. Sprint out right this time. Oh, nice throw. Lunds has got it.
The man in coverage fell down.
A 10-yard gain. It should bring up about a 3rd and 3, maybe a 4. We'll give him 9-yard gain on that one.
Number 5 for
that's Spillman. That's the quarterback.
had a little slippy do there in the field, and his man got open after that slip.
So 3rd and 4 here for North Hardin. They're at their own 34-yard line.
I think we're going to have a timeout.
Who's calling timeout?
There was a little bit of communication error with like what personnel should go in and come out.
This is a Hardin County Education Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live streaming Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service to all your telecommunications needs, featuring Bark, protect what matters most. BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville. For more information, go online at physicaltherapyky.com. So a big 3rd down and 3 here. It's a long 3. It's almost 4.
Yeah, it looked like they had the wrong personnel in there on the defense. and they're about to have too many men on the field, and the coach called a timeout to get that straightened out.
Well, North Hardin hustling to their positions, trying to maybe get there.
They're spread way out.
So 4 wides
they're
here.
They're probably going to run the ball. Here's what I'm
3rd
guessing.
and 3. I don't know about that. I would expect, knowing Brent's play calling here, that they look for a hitch or one of those slants. Those 2 routes you've been calling for pregame. Boyd to the left now of Loggins. Sprinting out. He's got the little quick out. Big run.
Broke a tackle.
There he goes. Number 9.
Number 9.
All the way. Woo. Dominic
Explosive play.
Grimes.
They had to limit that. They couldn't let them get over top, and one missed tackle, and it was done.
66-yard touchdown just on a little out route. The slot receiver just ran an out route. He was wide open and then broke one tackle. Where's everybody else?
Where's everybody else? Where's the over top coverage on that?
They ran to the ball.
The man who should have had him in coverage blitzed on that down. The outside backer came in on a blitz, did not get there, of course, in time. And history is wrote. Extra point is good.
No good.
No good.
It was wide right.
Yeah, the outside backer who had him in coverage came into blitz real hard, so really the receivers had to just turn, catch, and go.
That was number 28, Caden Thompson on the kick, unable to get that go. Caden Thompson and Andrew Trujillo, number 84, have shared the kicking duties this year and couldn't get that one to go, but certainly, amazing run by Grimes there.
They called a blitz there on that play.
Yeah,
with that
3rd and 3 there. Well, again, Dominic Grimes, 23 catches for 224 yards this season, just 1 touchdown, make it 2. Big play there. Again, he just broke 1 tackle. One guy was out of position, broke 1 tackle, and the rest of the defense just never got there.
No.
And that's what we were so impressed with last time, is how they ran to the ball and pursued, and it just didn't get to where they needed to be on that one. Number 1, Bewley's got it. Good return, trying to cut back, runs into his own player and out to about the 38.
Nice return.
Yeah, good return. Good field position for the Barren County Trojans to start their 2nd possession. But North Hardin started on their own 3, and they got 6 points out of it. So a good first quarter start. Again, I just had that feeling that Barren County wouldn't be able to completely replicate the great defense they showed in that first one. I think they'll play good defense tonight. I just think they're going to give up more than they did last time. Their offense is going to have to score. I mean, I had that feeling coming into this.
Pitches, that's where the bread and butter for North should be because of how they're playing the coverage.
Yeah.
But that blitz on that, leaving that man empty.
Yeah. If Barren County can't score at least 21 points, they are not going to be in this ball game. They're going to have to put points on the board tonight on offense, and they're in a wing T look here. Dalen Thomas motion across. They're going to go back away from motion. They've got space. Cody Kearney, good run. They started the second drive really well. Did he get there? It's close.
Close. Let's see. No, it's
good run. A couple inches short. Yeah, we're going to give him a 10-yard gain, though.
I mean, it looked like a first
close.
Down. It's close.
So Kearney's got 2 carries for 16 yards so far. It's Spillman and Thomas that have struggled in the run games at this point. They're going to call it 2nd 1. It's literally about 4 or 5 inches. 4:49 and counting here in the first quarter.
This is where
North Hardin up 6-0.
Take a quick shot, like inside slant.
Thomas is going to have it straight ahead. Man, Colin Campbell's so good, Tony.
It's pretty close.
I mean, I'm thinking like Seth Logston type.
Yeah.
It's a big, fast, rangy. I was down on the field and saw Cohen Campbell a few games ago. Number 43, from way up here, you can't tell how big he is, but he's about 6'3". He is a big kid, and he is fast. He covers ground. He's always got a nose for the football. Love watching Cohen Campbell play. So 0-yard gain for Dalen Thomas there.
Here we go.
Double wing, going to Thomas again, straight ahead. He's got it this time, and more. Wow.
About 8 yards on that carry or more.
It's more. That was an 11-yard gain.
Woo.
So Dalen Thomas getting going. He had -1 and 0 on his first 2 carries. That time 11. That's exactly what they have to be able to do to be able to beat this North Hardin team. They've got to run the football out of their base look with their base people.
But if I'm Barren County, I'm looking at how Northwood's lined up on defense. If they could hit a quick slant and just have one-on-one, they've got one-on-one with their outside receiver who's out there wide.
Inside handoff. Maybe 2 yards.
2 yards on that carry.
It's just a scissors play. They're faking action to the left, and it comes back to the right with a pulling guard. That was
number 20.
Jordan Harris with the carry for 2 yards. That's his first carry of the ball game. Again, they give the ball to a lot of different people in this offense. Wing T left, wing T formation gives it. Oh, wow, off tackle. Had a lot of space, looking good. And that's Dalen Thomas again. Dude, this is starting to look like a running attack that could be successful. Just short again. Man.
Yeah, that little inches away from first down.
It's the second time. We're giving him 9 on that one. So Thomas's last 2 carries, 11 and 9.
Give him the ball again. Run him inside.
We've got a penalty flag down. False start on the offense. So instead of 3rd and inches, it's going to be 3rd and 5.5.
5 and something.
That is hurtful. You cannot do that. And again, this is what we've seen when they got in the red zone the last couple of games we've called of Barren County. Is they
stuttered out.
Yeah, shoot themselves in the foot when they get. Now they're not quite in the red zone or in scoring range here, but a good drive, and now it's 3rd and 6 here. Is it 3rd?
Yes, 3rd.
Oh man, Bird is trying to run a post corner. It's going to be Spillman trying to run it to get it.
I think he got it.
I think he did. About a 7-yard gain to the 30-yard line.
He's got it.
So Spillman is able to get it. So they had Bird was open on a slant route there.
I told you that slant's open.
Exactly. But he was running a post corner, so he's going to the post and cutting it out. He was double covered by a corner and a safety. There was nothing there, and Spillman just outran the contain.
Yeah. You got sacks are nice, but you got to set that edge.
Absolutely.
Set that edge on both sides. Make it to where the quarterback has to stay inside. Feed the inside. Give its alignment. Don't let him get to the outside.
1st and 10 from right about the 30-yard line. Motion Harris. They're going to give to Thomas again. He's got a lineman out in front. Man, good run there. Another 6 or 7-yard gain by Thomas, and they are really starting to impose their will.
It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 4. Looks like number 55 has to come out here for a second for
his helmet came off, didn't it?
Helmet snapping.
Yeah. Yeah, 55. That's Grayson Billingsley. He'll come out for play. It was number 73 that was leading the way on that, Ryan Harrison, senior.
If he could have kind of got a little bit better block on that.
Yeah, big guys in space is hard to get on people, but he was out there in front leading the way. Yeah, playing left tackle, and he had pulled out in front of that, and boy, it was a good-looking play. 2nd and 3 here. Again, quarterback counter. He's trying Campbell there to make the tackle. He got a few. Is he short, Tony?
I think he's going to be short by a yard.
Short a yard, so 2-yard gain for Spillman. Again, he faked that toss sweep to the right and went back to the left side following his back as a lead blocker for him. The motion man was the toss sweep fake. The fullback was leading him, so second time they've run that play. A little less effective the second time. Once you see something a few times,
you start figuring out what's going to happen.
It's why coaches almost have to have 2 scripts. One to start the game and then one when they need to make some adjustments during the game. Straight ahead, Thomas. He's got space again.
Wow.
powerful. This is a way different look than the last game as far as their ability to run it.
They could not run inside.
Oh, they couldn't get anything.
North was on them in the inside. This time, I think it's going to be it for the quarter.
Moving the chains there down to the 15, about a 7-yard gain.
Slowing the game down, that's
really helps, doesn't it?
Really helps.
And the clock is winding down. That will be the end of the first quarter. And now Barren County in the red zone. We'll see if they can convert. This has been where they've had a lot of problems. They have fizzled out in both games we've watched them play this year. eTownSelfStorage.com, finally a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs. Featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located off the I-65 exit 91 on 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So we're to period 2. The North Hardin Trojans in front 6-0. But Barren County threatening here.
Knocking on the door right now.
If they can get this thing in the end zone, we may have ourselves a ball game in the offing here. Until they can get one on the board, it may be a difficult sell to me that this Barren County squad can actually beat North Hardin. But here's an opportunity. They can make believers of us by getting one in the zone.
Well, I thought it was gonna be a close game.
Yeah.
But I still think North is going to win out sooner or later.
I was thinking the 2 or 3 touchdowns.
The floodgates will open and
and
there'd be no coming back. But let's see what they do. The inside run has surprisingly been working for them.
Well, this is where we'll find out though, because this is where they've struggled so much, Barren County, in that red zone. A little overbalanced look to the right. Ooh, there's Josiah Hope.
Now they're going. Now they're going zero.
Yeah, so cover 0, no deep help, just man-to-man everywhere, which means you can blitz more guys, bring more guys up front.
They went to that look in the PRP game.
Yeah.
Where they were just like, forget it. If you want to beat us, throw the ball. And they just clogged every lane that's possible. But every man in the box that they could put in the box.
Well, the other thing they did just then is it looked like kind of a Bears front where you've got the guards and the center covered up. We've got a lot of guys up front in there. And I think they brought Cohen Campbell. That was Josiah Hope, the big defensive tackle.
I think they're going to scoot everybody up.
It's a 3-man front this time. Actually, a 4-man front, that is. Spillman, play action, sprinting out. He's buying time, looking downfield.
Touchdown if they keep it. Let's see.
He's in there.
Well, there's a flag on the play.
Oh, boy.
I believe.
That might be a hold. That was Dalen Thomas on the catch. The big kid is everywhere right now. Maybe there's not a flag. I don't see a flag, Tony. Where is it?
I thought I saw a flag on the far side.
They've got.
Nope, I guess not.
The extra point team
Old man
is out.
Eyes is seeing things.
What are you doing, man?
I thought there was a flag. He put his hands up first, not for a touchdown, but it looked like he put his hand like he was calling something over there on the sideline, but I guess not.
Well, great throwing catches. He bought a lot of time. Tate Spillman, 17 yards. There is a whistle this time. That ball was kicked through. Wait and see what the call is. Somebody move? Or is there not enough guys? Some kind of, oh, are you kidding me? I would not do this. It's on North Hardin for offsides, I believe, so it'll be 1.5 yards. I think they're going to send the offense out to try to
get 2.
Yeah, 1 gives you the lead.
I mean, they already had the 1. Just keep the 1.
I would just keep the 1.
Keep the 1.
I mean, you're ahead 7-6. You don't have to be ahead 8-6. I mean, the only thing that's going to happen here is not get it and be tied when you could be ahead easily here. Yeah, I hate this call. Now they may pick this up, but there's no benefit here, especially this early in a game. And don't chase points early in a game. And look at this. It's a tie game. Cohen Campbell all over Dalen Thomas. Horrible call. Coach Myers is a great coach. He was at Russellville and very successful there. He's been a successful coach for a long time. I hate second-guessing my colleagues because I was a coach a long time. There was no benefit to doing that.
No.
That made no sense at all.
I mean, you had the lead. Just take the lead.
Oh, my goodness.
Keep this. Take 7. Tip of the hat. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one.
Ahead.
I mean, because the next series, if they happen to score the next series, you could be up by 2 because it'd be 14-6 or 14-13.
I mean,
you still be up by 1. You're up by 1. Every point counts.
That's exactly. And in the first half of a game, you should never chase points. There's no reason for it. You take the points you can get. Maybe I'm just too conservative, Tony. I don't know. Yard and a half you should be able to get, but you're running a risk.
I mean, they had been effective running the ball inside, but I mean, you had the point. Let's just keep the point.
All right, 6-6 is the score. That time, just a really weird call from Coach Myers. Don't get it. If I'm sitting over there in those stands, I'm like, what are we doing?
I will say North has readjusted their kick return lineup after all of the
issues they've
onside
had.
kicks against Meade County.
Bostic again, 17, Tony, that's got it. They're getting some good blocks, but wow, good tackle. Wow, he's blowing him up there, though. He's going to push forward to almost the 25, maybe the 24, so Bostic doing a good job. I think it was number 17 on that tackle. That's Baylor Browning.
Stood up, but then he just kind of chopped him legs. Let's get some more yards.
The return man, Bostic, won that battle. Good hit, good tackle. I mean, you wrap up, you're square with your shoulders. Good tackle by
sometimes other guys are stronger.
By Browning, but
that's just what
he just got run over. But honestly, I never minded my guys getting run over if they tackle the guy.
Well, yes.
Tackle him. I don't care if you get run over or not. We're going to go quads formation to the right here. North Hardin.
Done screen passes out of the screen.
A lot of screens out of this. Maybe going the other way.
Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback draw, and he's driving the pile. Whew. About an 8-yard gain. Maybe he said.
It's the first time we've seen the offensive line do a good push up front for an inside run for North this game.
So Ja'Kylan Kirkland, they'll give him 8 actually. He's now on the field. It's not DJ Loggins on this series. So Kirkland back out, or Kirkland is out.
Really got a really tight formation.
7-yard gain. Yeah, both wide receivers in tight to the line. Squeezed or tight formation. They're going to throw a screen to the running back. It's Boyd, I think, 22. There's a flag coming out. Boyd had the first down.
So I'm assuming that's going to be a hold.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's what that's going to be. So, hold, I believe, on the Trojans. It's going to come back, I suspect. Ronald Lunds, number 10, was not happy about it, so I'm sure it's against North Hardin. He is not happy. Here comes our white hat. It is a hold. And so, again, a first down there is going to be negated, and the ball will go backwards. It'll be second down and about 10 now. 9 make it.
9, yeah.
So
let's rewind this and try again.
So the penalty erases the first down. It is a spot foul. It'll be second down and 9. 10-14 to go here in the second quarter of a really good-looking football game here early on. They're going to give the ball there. Wow, good defensive play. Oh, good bounce. Good run, about a 3-yard gain, but good run. I believe actually
it was going to be nothing, and he was able to squeeze out something out of that.
Yeah, that's 26 now. Lamoria Beard. Actually, yeah, he picked up 4 on that. There's somebody down on the field. It's a Barren County Trojan. Struggling with a leg, I think. He's trying to get up, but struggling to do so. Not sure what's going on there, but
he's going to put us at 3rd and 6.
It'll be about a 3rd and 6 when we come back to action here. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple, has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. West Point Bank, working better together. Also, like to give a special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, including Lana Swecker, Aiden Perry, Isaac Mock, Isaiah Washington, Jeremy Miller, Justin Hornback, and Ron Hartley. I think Ethan Gross also alongside. And it was number 52 for Barren County.
He's walking off.
They've got him up and walking off. 52 is Bryson Wilson.
So we got 9:59 left in the quarter, 6 up, both teams. 3rd down and 6 for North. They want to get his first down and keep the ball. They do not want to give it back to the other Trojans.
Yeah. .951 and counting here. Empty
Sprint
backfield, sprint out.
This is the play. Like
nice, though. There's another flag down.
In that bag.
That was a 7-yard throw to Ronald Lunds on a first down, but I think that will be erased by another penalty here. We didn't talk about penalties pregame because North Hardin's been a little better of late, but they have been penalty prone at times. Another holding call will erase another first down completion.
So that's going to push it back even further.
I think that front from Barren County is doing a good job of trying to create pressure. Dalen Thomas has been there a couple of times with 1 sack already. And I think they're having to get a hold of North Hardin's offensive line, having to hold a little bit to try to keep these guys off of. Now, is it Kirkland still, or is DJ Loggins back out there? It is still Kirkland on the field, number 7. 3rd and long. We'll call it 16. They need to get out to the 34-yard line. Kirkland looking down the field, up the sideline, and just not even close. He actually had, trying to see who it was, number 17, Bostic, up the seam. If he'd have released early, he would have had a big play in the seam.
But they had a 3 and they had a spy that time too.
Yeah.
Barry County had their Mike linebacker was kind of
hanging in the middle,
watching their quarterback to see if he was going to try to squirt out there. And
well, again, you mentioned we both teams had success with the quarterback running the football last time, and it looks like both teams are really trying to take that away and not let that be a factor. So 4th and long, punt
this could be a good field position.
Yeah.
Barry.
I believe it's Trujillo in punt formation, and I believe it's Bewley back for Barren County. Decent kick. It's going to land at the 44. Take a North Hardin bounce, and it's going to roll out. That's why you've got to catch punts, guys. You just lost 16 yards, Barren County did,
could have just fair catch
by not catching. Yeah, fair catch it.
You come up and catch the ball. They can't touch you.
You don't even have to return well. You'd have saved yourself 16 yards. That's what I always told my punt return teams as a coach is, I don't care if we ever return the ball. If we fair catch every single one, you're going to gain about 15 yards every time you catch it because that ball usually bounces forward, momentum and all.
Both bounce back.
Yeah.
So
silly, man. I mean,
they could have had the ball close to
about the 45.
Yeah, I mean, they can't interfere with you catching the ball. They can't hit you. They can't grab you or anything like that. I mean, just go up there, catch the ball, and get it where it's at.
Gotta catch it. Well, they'll start from their own 40 now, or 41 that is. Motion across Harris. Quarterback counter. Hope chasing him down from behind. Wow.
On that one. I think he lost a yard. No, they gave him something.
A couple inches, so I'm going to give him a 0 on that. Spillman, again, they had a lot of stuff going on there. Motion across. They had a fake to the halfback. It was kind of a quarterback counter look.
The goal is called this thing called misdirection.
Misdirection. Everybody going every which direction, trying to confuse the defense. You know who wasn't confused? Josiah Hope.
He just said, I'm just going to get the ball.
Go get the ball. See ball, tackle ball. Play action. Deep ball, open. Bewley caught it.
Oh,
big play inside the 20.
Runs it out of bounds. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, the biggest part there is the quarterback had an amazing pocket.
Yeah.
Like, he had time to step up into that throw. If he could have stepped out a little bit better into the throw,
yeah,
that could have been a touchdown, but that was a big, big play.
Oh, you got to do that, though. I don't mind that throw, even though it's making him slow down a little bit because you want the completion. The worst thing to do is overthrow a dude that's wide open. But you pick up a 42-yard gain there, and you're in the red zone again. Let's see if they can convert. That's what we've talked about. Can they convert down to the 16-yard line? I have that as their first pass attempt. He ran with the ball a couple times, scrambled and ran on pass plays.
And he kept it again?
Yep, quarterback counter and smashed again. Nothing doing.
I don't think they're falling for that now.
No. Again, Cohen Campbell is all over the place. He is just wrecking whatever they try to run. No gain, 2 in a row on that same kind of play. for Tate Spillman. Certainly, Coach Myers wants Tate Spillman
involved.
Oh, absolutely, and he's carried the ball 7 times already, but he's not having a lot of success with that.
I think after the last time they played, they realized we can't let this guy
eyes
run
on
all
him.
plays.
You know who's been good is Dalen Thomas. His last 4 carries, 11, 9, 7, and 7. I might give him the ball. But they are in their spread look right now. Spillman looking down, all over him. How did he? Oh, he didn't escape. They got him. Sack. Number 44 for North Hardin is Grant Grady. Big play by Grady. Number 33 was there as well. That's Waylon Clemens. 10-yard loss. And Spillman limping to the side. Not sure. I think he's talking to the coach like he's going to get what do they stop play for here? Spillman, I thought, was just going to go to the side and get the play from the coach and come back. Oh, sideline warning. Okay. Well, on Barren.
I saw a flag fly up over there.
Add 5 more onto that. Yikes. They're all the way back to the 31. They were at the 16, so 15 yards.
You know, they had that happen to them at Central.
That's right, they did. That's right. It's going to be a 3rd and 25.
I'm not really sure why you don't understand where you're supposed to be on the sideline.
Get back, coach is fired. Anyway, it's 3rd and a blue million here. 25 yards is what they need, and you just got to think they got to try to pick something up here so they can move it into a range where they might have a chance on the next play. Sprint out. They're running at Josiah Hope, though. I don't love that. He's trying to escape. Spillman back the other way. He does. What a throw and catch. Bewley catches it. About a 15-yard catch. It'll still be even more, actually. 17 yards down to the 14. And, wow, what a throw. He was being grabbed around the ankle when he threw that. 4th and more like 8. 4th and 8, so they pick up 17.
I don't think they have a field goal kicker that kicks from this far.
Yeah, well,
maybe
that's what they're doing. They've got the field goal unit out to try to pick up 3. I mean, you could have picked up 1 the last time you scored a touchdown.
You'd be up by 4.
Jeez. Field goal kicker on to kick. Ball is down. Kick is up. Is it enough? Snuck it through. Woo. I think that was number 18. Jacob Dooley is the kicker for this squad. 12 of 14 on extra points on the season. He knocks through the field goal, which was about a 31-yarder there. Big play for this.
Looked like it was going to be a little bit short, but he just eked it over that bar.
Well, listen, he hit the bottom of the ball a little bit. You could see by how much rotation the ball had, it was kicked a little low, which takes a lot of distance off of it. He had it straight enough, obviously went through, but the 31-yard field goal traveled 32 yards.
Hey, every point counts.
And they are now up 9-6. Is the 3-point lead for Barren County after a couple big completions from Spillman to Bray Bewley. Again, the big target.
Nice awareness by the quarterback there in that pass. Like I saw the guy open. I was like, can he sling it out?
It was the crosser, and he was being tackled when he threw it.
Yeah.
And it was a rope. He got something on that. 6:04 to go, and Barren County in front. So, Tony.
Well, I'll say this time his receivers are actually attacking and catching the ball.
Last time,
that's
2 for 2.
That's what hurt him last time.
Yeah, they did not catch the ball and make him look good. They made him look bad in that last game, and it was not on Tate Spillman last time they were here. So, Dooley's going to kick it away. I believe Bostic's going to catch it again. Got space on the sideline.
I think he got up to the
knocked out of bounds. Good sportsmanship from Dominic Grimes to go help him up there. I don't know why everybody's running over there, but it was good sportsmanship by the guys from North Hardin who were there. I don't know what the rest of the team was thinking they were going to do, but helped him up. The tackler over on the sideline. 5:59 to go. It's 9-6 Barren County. And a good run back from Bostic will have the ball at the 42. Yeah. So now we're going to see North Hardin. So which quarterback are we going with here?
With a short field. I don't know. See if they change it for the playoff game.
It's going to be Ja'Kylan Kirkland. So they went 2 series with DJ. This is the second series for Ja'Kylan. 2 wide receivers to each side. He needs to get the ball to Jodon. Jodon has been his top target all season. Oh, and there's a 5-yard penalty. 2 guys jumped at the same time.
Both
Lunds.
number 4 and 10.
Yeah, number 4 is Joe Calhoun, and then 10 is Ronald Lunds. And it'll make it 1st and 15, so not doing themselves any favor. 4th penalty on this North Hardin Trojan squad. Actually 5th, I'm sorry, 5th penalty. On the other side, just 1 on Barren County so far.
Not sure what happened there either.
Yeah, I mean, 2 guys jumped at the same time. I'm not sure. Lunds looked confused about what was happening. 3-man front. They're throwing it in.
Oh, almost picked off.
Close. They were trying to get it to Jodon, Tony.
Number 2 for Barren was
2 is
on
Jackson
it.
Bird, their leading receiver. So that's
He
the guy
was
that,
on it.
well, he's the one that made the pick on the first play of the ball game.
Yep.
So what do we got here?
2nd and 15.
All right, I thought they were making a call, but it's the officials just talking to the North Hardin sideline.
Maybe they're telling them, hey, stay back some.
It may be. Yeah, I'm seeing him motion, scoot back. May get a flag going that way here in a minute. Again, 2 wide receivers to each side. I think number 26, Lamoria Beard, is in the backfield with Ja'Kylan Kirkland. He's relaying the play to number 9, Dominic Grimes, who made the big play in the first quarter. An extra rusher coming this time. A little bit of pressure. Good throw and catch. Wow. That was a rocket. I believe that is that Lunds, number 10. I think Lunds made the catch. And picks up about 13. Bring up, well, we're going to give him 12. That'll bring up a 3rd and 3 now.
And he slung that quick.
Yeah, there was good pressure, but the ball came out so quick that they couldn't get to him.
Couldn't get to him.
It was the normal 3-man rush, but they also brought the middle linebacker. Again, it's just a 5-man box. You got 5 down linemen. I don't understand why you can't run the football. Unless you just can't block.
And they're playing back, too. Oh, that could have been.
Almost picked. It was knocked away. Was that 32 that was on that play? 32 is Braden Houchins. They're trying to run a slant. They're at midfield almost. Ooh, at midfield. It's 5:07 to go here. If you do not pick this up, you are giving Barren County some seriously good field position.
And plus, Coach County's getting the ball first after the half.
Yeah, Coach Thompson looks like wants to try to make something happen right now. Down a field goal. Motion across by Calhoun. Wide motion. And flags down. False start on the offense. Penalty number 6.
I think now you're going to have to punt it.
Here comes Trujillo out to punt. Wow. I'm interested to see what play they're going to run. Honestly, had they thrown back to the single receiver side on a little slant route, they tried to run that slant last time, but when they sent the motion away, the defense shifted over. He had a lot more space inside on that one. So 4th and 8 will bring on the punting unit. Number 1 is Bewley. Back deep for Barren County. He's been the guy to make the 2 big catches on the previous drive. Kick is away by Trujillo. Fair catch. There you go.
Good job. That's what you should have did last time.
Yeah, if you catch the ball there, you save yards.
Makes life a whole lot easier.
Yeah, if he lets that bounce, it may bounce down to the 15. You lose 10 yards. So they'll start at the 25, Barren County. 4:59 to go here. And again, if I'm Coach Myers, I mean, it'd be great to get a score here. But if you could just keep that North Hardin offense off the field and just maintain possession.
If you could just grind the clock down to the end.
3 first downs. 3 first downs. You know, the other, you know, North Hardin might call a couple timeouts. So you probably need the 3 first downs. But, yeah, this is a big possession. If they can grind some things out and not give it back to North Hardin, they'll go in up and have the ball to start the second half. Deep motion, Harris. Give is inside. Not much there. 0 gain. Can't see who it was. It may have been 6. Cody Curley.
They may have gave him a 1.
Number Forgot the number on that, but I think I believe it was Cody Kearney, though. It was the fullback. The motion man, Jordan Harris, was kind of coming back the other way again. Trying to use short motion and long motion as a way to give some deception to this offense.
Yep.
Make it look like you're going one way and go back the other. Again, double wing formation, 2 wideouts. Spillman looking downfield, and there's an open man. He's thrown it. It's maybe wide. Bird caught it.
Yeah,
stayed in bounds.
There you go. Big first down.
16-yard throw to Jackson Bird, and man, that was an accurate throw.
Caught him there on the sideline for the first down and kept his feet in. And
well, he had time too, Tony.
Yeah.
He play action.
They've kept the pocket pretty clean, which has surprised me because last game that was the
problems.
issue. They had people in the back.
Josiah Hope was eating him, but notice he kind of rolled away from the side where number 8 Josiah Hope
That'd
is.
be a smart thing to do.
Yeah, he gave himself a little more time. They were able to kind of hold off.
That's kind of like when you play against the Raiders, the Crosby.
Get away from Max Crosby.
Where is he at? We're rolling the other way.
We're running the other way. Get away from him.
Double him up.
1st and 10. Spillman keeps it.
The ball. Guess about
3.
Maybe 3.
I'm going to give him 3. Is that what we're getting here? 3-yard gain for Spillman. So he faked the handoff inside and then just, that's something we used to call freeze option, where you step back, you fake to the fullback straight ahead, and then you're running around the right end. And usually you've got a guard, the front side guard leading. I believe they had a guard leading him around the edge there. Not a big play, but a positive gain, which is what you got to do. Every play, if you make positive gains, you're probably going to move the chains. Under center. Traditional wing T. Motion across, though. Number 9, that's Harris, Briggs Harris. Give straight ahead, not much. Crushed. Cohen Campbell there. I think it was Dalen Thomas. Dalen Thomas on the carry. They'll give him 2, and it's going to be bringing up a 3rd and 5, 6. It's close to 6.
Small 2.
Yeah. 1.5 is what he really got. 3:32 and counting again. Possession is a huge deal for this Barren County squad. This 3rd down and 6 is huge. They need to get to the 50 to pick this up. Pass, Spillman back. Been perfect so far. That doesn't look great. Oh, man. Seth Woods, number 6, was there, and Briggs Harris got behind him. If he missed that ball, it was 6 points.
It was 6 points.
Wow, dangerous play there, but
Woods
made
shot
it.
There. I think
Yeah, I figured you're trying to pick up 6 yards. But they took a deep shot. That's his first incomplete pass for Tate Spillman. And, man, I would have been looking for, like you said, a slant, an out, something that would pick up that 1st down yardage. They took a shot, and they're going to give it back to North Hardin. Kick, a good kick over the head of Ty Davis. And out of bounds. The punter has been killing it tonight. One down at the 3. That one down to the 11. I'm doing math. Hang on. 48-yard punt. Woo! Bombs away, baby. And no return.
A little rocket punt, too. Just right
low and spiral. 3:08 to go. North Hardin has it. They're 89 yards away from taking the lead here. With 3:08 and 3 timeouts, you got to think
that's plenty of time.
There's plenty of time for that offense, for that spread look.
That one time it was just one play.
Yeah, they have big play capability. We'll see if they can tap into that here. Again, 9-6 Barren County in front. I'm a little shocked, but not that shocked. 26 Lamoria Beard. Stopped on the right, now stopped on the left.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Really didn't make anything on that.
0 yards for Lamoria Beard.
And they're actually kind of playing the defensive line, which is kind of odd. A little bit farther back from the ball.
I noticed that.
Than you would normally see. And maybe that's because they're trying to keep contained of the quarterback to not squirt out.
Well, I've also seen where, as a offensive guy at times, I have seen offensive linemen struggle to get on those guys when they're that far back. It's kind of hard for them to engage. screen.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Oh,
Lunds
they
has
saw
it.
it.
Oh, what a
Oh,
great tackle.
And that's what they did good in the last
Woo.
game was read that. And that could have been
that could
really
have been a big
really
play.
bad.
Yeah, number 8 was there. That's Dakota Wade. And, again, it's a 1-yard loss on that throw and catch there with Loggins. Again, Loggins is back on the field. But Lunds, the defensive front all was released, and they were at the quarterback. So there was no way any of those 4 guys were going to make a play. And if they had gotten one guy blocked, that may have been a 20, 30-yard gainer. 3rd down and 10. Loggins throws his left. Got it.
Down.
Woo, good throw. Marion Jodon finally getting involved here. And that's
he
about
he found that little soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, he
kinda
did.
Like turned his sat there.
Yeah, just a hook route, just a deep curl. And that was a 18-yard pass play from Loggins
We get a timeout by
to
North.
Jodon. This is an HCEC-TV student production division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownSelfStorage.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events watched from the sidelines. A sports show featuring our student athletes and teams. So huge first down there. Because, again, there's a minute 39 to go here. If they have to punt from their own end, they're going to give Barren County great field position again with enough time to do some damage. So,
I mean, Nick kicked a 31-yard field goal. So
yeah. So, big 18-yard completion to Marion Jodon, his second catch of the ball game. And, again, there's enough time. That was their first timeout they just called. They've got 2 more. Do the North Hardin Trojans. Lamoria Beard at the back spot. Calhoun and Lunds to the right. Jodon and Grimes to the left. Down the seam.
Oh, my God. Ooh.
Listen.
I called it before that because I was seeing it as a DB.
Folks at home, listen, from a quarterback's perspective, they've got to teach DJ how to throw that ball. The ball is snapped at the 29. The ball is at the receiver at about the 48 on the other side. That is a 22-yard throw. A seam route should be thrown at about 14 to 15 yards. If you have the ball that long in the air, the safety's going to make a play on it. He's got to get that thing out quicker and in the open space, not right where the safeties are. 2nd and 10. He's got the little out route again. Good throw and catch. I think that's Jodon. They've got 13.
That's what I said to go to. Little outs, quick slants, curls, hitches.
Yeah, that curl is doing some business right now.
Well, the DBs are bailing to keep it in from over
keep
top.
It in front of
them.
them.
So that's why you do those little quick short routes and let your athletes make something happen.
1st and 10. There's the spot, Tony. 15-yard gain to Calhoun on the seam route. That's behind the backers and in front of the safeties. The ball's got to be there at 15 yards. Big throw and catch to Calhoun. And now they're in business here as they're moving the ball.
Timeout from Barren County.
Did Barren call that one? No, North Hardin called that. They got 1 left now. 1:13 to go. They're to the 45 of Barren. And they're in business. They've got an opportunity to put some points up here, maybe grab the lead back with 1:13 to go. You still have 1 timeout remaining. Remember, out of bounds, incomplete passes, first down, stop clock. And spiking the ball. So you've got a lot of ways to handle the clock situation. 45 yards to go. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today.
This is a big series right here for both teams. If you're North, you want to go into the half.
Big for both teams.
With a lead. Don't want to go in the half down behind the team and giving them the ball right at the
and you're giving Barren County more and more confidence. The longer they're hanging in this ball game, the more they believe they're the better team. They got a 4-man front right now, Barren County does. Big twist up front, but great protection. Oh, my gosh, that was just thrown to no one. Oh, right in the chest of Briggs Harris, his second chance on this drive.
Number 3 from North Hardin was wide open.
Marion Jodon.
Yeah,
on the short route.
He did a little. He was the outlet receiver. Ran out there with everybody bailed out. He was standing there by himself with no one even near him.
Well, they're taking shots when it's not there. Again, they did that on the first play. They did it here.
Give Jordan the ball in space and
yeah.
let him
oh
do
my
what
goodness.
he does.
Absolutely. Yeah, they've got a lot of – they're giving him a lot of space. Throw the short one. There's Jodon on the left side. Oh, sack from behind.
Right.
Is that Dalen Thomas again? Yep, number 7, Dalen Thomas on the sack. North Hardin's got to get moving here. It's going to be 3rd and long. They need to use that timeout because they need to pick up a 3rd down conversion here. Clock's running down to 45. Big sack, Dalen Thomas. Wow, his 2nd of the game. Back to throw on the right side. Intercepted, Barren County.
He's
got space. It's Jackson Bird to the 32. His 2nd pick of the ball game. And Loggins has thrown his 2nd pick.
I mean, he saved it from a touchdown.
He sure did, man. Because Bird is an athlete, a phenomenal athlete. And Loggins was able to cut him off before he scored.
He was the last man there to stop it, too. I thought that was going to be a pick 6 there for a second.
It really looked like it. Wow. So if you look at the stats right now, Ja'Kylan Kirkland's 2 for 3 for 19 yards. I'm telling you, DJ Loggins has thrown for probably about 130 or 40 yards, but he's also thrown 2 picks. So it's kind of hard right now. Who's the guy to go to right now?
I'm not throwing the picks.
Well, and you've got to throw the ball. You got to throw the ball short, even in this with the clock down like that. You can throw it and run and make first downs.
They've got good players that can make people miss. I mean, their scoring touchdown was from like a missed tackle. Give it to those guys. Let them do what they're supposed to do.
Barren County probably only needs about 15 yards to get in field goal range.
Right now.
Hope can't quite get there. Ball thrown on the sideline. Thomas caught it and got out of bounds. What a throw and catch. 9, or did he give him 10? Did he pick it up? They're going to move the chain. 10-yard gain. Yeah. So 10 yards to Dalen Thomas.
Out of bounds, stops the clock. Let's see what they're going to do.
21 seconds. They've got 2 timeouts, Tony. They need to obviously use those.
I think you take at least one shot in the end zone.
Well, you can, honestly, you can run the ball. You got 2 timeouts. You can do whatever you want to right here, but you need about 6 or 7 yards to have another 31-yard attempt. If that's the number, that may be the top end because he only kicked it 32 last time. But here comes Barren County.
With the coverage they've been doing, I mean, do you run a post?
Spillman at this point has just got to take care of the football, too. Don't give it back right here. Blitz coming. Cohen Campbell there. Spillman able to get away for a second. Back to almost the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they'll call that timeout. Be 2nd down and 10. And 16 seconds on the clock. They brought a blitz. Good call by North Hardin.
Right up the middle.
Right, it's the Mike linebacker right up the middle in the A gap, and that's Cohen Campbell. What a great athlete. We had a few of those calls, and that Mike linebacker was pretty good at getting there. We actually, every now and again, I love bringing the safety.
Yes.
You got to play some man cover sometimes when you do that.
We had good coverage, guys.
We had good coverage, guys, but we also had, I think I would put Tristan back there, long, and blitz him, and dude, nobody blocked him up front. He was always in the backfield when we called that safety blitz.
He could squeak through.
Turn sideways.
Squeeze
through small spaces.
He was fast.
Very fast. So it'll be 2nd and 10-ish. He may have lost a half a foot. What, 22-yard line is where the Barren County Trojans are.
I mean, I think we go for a short yardage pass here.
And you don't need a lot. You just need to get in field goal range here and not turn the thing over. I mean, that's kind of your key as far as I'm concerned.
Don't lose yards scrambling around like a crazy person.
Spillman looking downfield, looking to run it. Broke away. Got space. He's got to get down. That's down to the 15. He's in field goal range. If he'd have kept going straight.
Instead of trying to go outside.
Yeah, man, he'd have saved clock and got 2 or 3 more valuable yards. Yeah, I'd say it's time to bring on the field goal team. 6.2 seconds. They've called their last timeout as Spillman picked up 7, let's call it 8 on the scramble. Grady almost had him, number 44. There were 2 guys, he split them. And a big pickup. Again, if he can pick up 3 or 4 more, the coach, I'm sure, would feel good about a field goal attempt. We'll see. Are they going to take a shot at the end zone here at the end of the quarter or at the end of the half? Or are they going to bring on the...
I don't see the field goal unit.
I don't either, but it's basically the same kind of yardage they had last time. As far as it's the same length of field goal attempt.
I mean,
exactly.
I would go for the field goal if you can go up 3 more points and then get the ball to start the next half.
To start the half.
Yeah.
Do I see him? Is the field goal kicker
maybe
out
feel
there?
like maybe this is a bad part of the hash for him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not going to the field goal kicker. I don't get it, Tony. He just kicked the same distance of field goal.
Maybe it's the...
It was the right hash. On the last one, it's not like he can't kick one from a hash mark. I don't. Unless they're going to throw like a quick out and just try to get out of bounds in a hurry here and get a little more yardage. I don't know. This makes 0 sense to me. Taking a shot to Bird, and it's down and 0.1 seconds. Now listen, that clock, I watched it. When the ball hit the ground, there was about 1.5 seconds on the clock. So it kind of let it run a little bit. But that's correct. There should be time still left on the clock. So actually it turns out to be a good call by Coach Myers. They take a shot to their best receiver.
Hope for the
good
best.
defense. Yeah, good defense on that. And here comes Dooley to try. Listen, he had not attempted a field goal on the season. Looking on the stat sheet, 0 for 0.
Well, now he's 1 for 1.
And going for 2. He's either going to be 100% or 50% here coming up real soon on field goal attempts. Not sure what's happening here.
One of the North Hardin players was down.
In the back of the end zone.
Yeah,
looks like he fell on his arm. He's holding his shoulder. I can't tell who that is. He was the one that defended the pass. Did a great job.
I think it's number 5.
I don't know about that. Yeah, Jamani? Noel? He's a linebacker. It would usually be Jamani in that kind of coverage against Bird.
6, number
6.
Seth
Woods. Seth is he's the one that made the play earlier on the long ball.
I think he just laid it on his shoulder.
Yeah. Great play, though. I mean,
here we go. Let's see this
stop
guy
the
be 2 for
touchdown.
2.
Jacob Dooley. Oh, they jumped. Now they're out of range. Wow. Wow. The second.
The guard popped his butt up.
Second penalty on the Trojans.
He says, I can do this. I got this.
Yeah,
coach.
he's telling him to stay. I don't know if he does, though. He does not.
Well,
if I were the coach, I'd say, you do not have it. And we'll take a crack at the end zone and throw one up to Bird again.
No, he's going for it. He's kicking it.
No, he's going to kick it, but I wouldn't at this point. This is the point at which I would say, probably not. We got basically a 36-yarder now. He hit from 31 last time, but barely. It's up. He kicked that one better. Wide to the right. He had enough. Just wide right. Woo! Yeah, that's
interesting into the half there.
Wow, that 5 yards,
that 5
Tony.
yards made a difference because
it did.
It probably would have went in if he was 5 yards up.
Yeah, barely wide right on that one. So, wow, what a great first half. 9-6, Barren County in front of North Hardin. And again, the shock to me, North Hardin just not able to get anything going on offense. And that staunch defense playing well.
Coming back, they kind of got away from, and the turnovers.
Yeah, 2 interceptions and
things,
6 penalties.
They seem like they fixed this season, have come back from last season now to haunt them.
Well, we will be back after about a 12-minute break with some first half stats and second half action. Exciting ball game here between these 2 district opponents. Round 2 of Trojan versus Trojan right now. Barren County in front, 9-6.
Hello and welcome to another edition of our sponsor interviews. I'm Gina Ryan, Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television. And today we are talking to Ryan Harris. Now, Ryan is the son of Mark Harris. And tell us a little bit about your dad's progression from where he started to what we have now.
So he's been building in Elizabethtown for 35 years. I think it started with custom homes, moved to spec homes. So, he's built hundreds and hundreds of homes in E-Town, Vine Grove, Cecilia, surrounding areas, then moved into multifamily. And now it's progressing to storage units. So
wow.
what you see behind
So
us.
tell us about this beautiful facility. I mean, it is amazing.
So it's obviously brand new. If you see the community building back here, it's one of a kind. And the great thing about our storage facilities, one, brand new, like we already mentioned. We have climate controlled and non-climate controlled units. Obviously the price is going to vary on those, but the most important thing, 24/7 security cameras, and there's a full fence around the whole thing. So security is super tight, and obviously that's a big thing when you're putting your personal items in a storage space.
Now this is also for RVs and boats.
Correct.
Too.
So we have self-storage, and we have RV, boat, and car storage as well. Those are canopies, so completely covered. Those are inside the fence as well. I think you're probably going to show some video of it later. We have a bunch of RVs in there now, so yeah, people are loving it.
Okay, it's definitely a neat place. And
one thing I forgot to mention about the storage that's different than a lot of places, you don't have to talk to a single person to store something here. So we have a kiosk on the side of the building right over there, and you can go to the website, rent a storage unit or a canopy, get a code to get into the fence, and you don't ever have to talk to anybody.
that's amazing. And in addition to this location, you have another location too?
Yes, so that is
It's just
Black
a little bit
Branch
smaller.
Storage. And if you just go to etownselfstorage.com, it's going to bring you to this website, but we have a link to that other site we have as well. But it's really easy to remember, etownselfstorage.com.
An individual might not know which unit they need.
Yeah.
So if they go online, are there some questions there to kind of help them?
Well, I guess it really depends on how much stuff you have. So the smallest unit is 5x5, and I think the largest self-storage unit's a 10x30. And I believe the 5x5 is $55 or $60 a month, so fairly inexpensive, all the way up to the 10x30, which I think is $200 a month.
You have units available right now.
We do. They are filling up, but we have lots of units available still just because we still open. But there's new people coming every day, so yeah, there's referrals. There's a move-in special right now, so if you do move in pretty soon, you'll get that special.
That's great. And how do people find out about these storage units?
Yeah, etownselfstorage.com. I think we said it already, but super easy to remember. Just go there. There will be an email, a phone number, and you can either reach out or, once again, the great thing, you don't have to talk to a single person. I know that's how people like to shop
That's true.
nowadays, whether it's Amazon or whatever. So you don't have to talk to anybody. You can just go there and get your unit.
Well, I'm excited for this for you. This is really amazing. It's another way of giving back to the community. And Mark, your dad, and you both, your stamp's kind of all over the county.
Yeah, E-Town's growing right now, whether people like it or not. The infrastructure has to be met. So, there's a ton of people in this community that are building the necessary things that the city needs, and just thankful to be part of that.
I was going to say, we got to move with the growth. That's the way we do.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you for being a sponsor also of HCEC-TV. And without your sponsorship, we couldn't do live sports. So appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you bunch.
Welcome back to North Hardin High School. Round 2 of playoff action is a great one here. Again, these two teams hooked up in the regular season, and it was a 14-6 thriller. And here we are again, 9-6. This time Barren County in front. That first one went to the North Hardin Trojans.
Should be 10-6.
So listen, let's talk about that a little bit. I'm going to go through some stats first, but we've got several things to discuss from this first half. There's some definite factors here. North Hardin, I've got them for 10 of 15 passing for 148 yards and a touchdown. 7 rushes for just 13 yards, 161 yards total. On the other side, well, let's see. The big damage done by Dominic Grimes, number 9, on a 66-yard touchdown catch and run. It was a long run. He's got 2 catches for 76. So that is the major damage. Again, DJ Loggins has thrown for 129 yards on 8 of 12 passing, but he's thrown a couple of interceptions as well that have been a little costly.
Of doinks there.
A couple of doinks. Actually, it didn't cost them points on either of those series, but
it killed series.
It killed their drives. Their drives are over at that point for sure, and that's keeping points off the board for the Trojans. On the other side, Tate Spillman, what a first half passing. 5 of 7, 100 yards and a touchdown. He rushed the ball 10 times for 22 yards. The team as a whole rushed for 74 yards, so 174 yards of total offense. Pretty similar to their counterparts as far as the total yardage. A little more on the ground. Dalen Thomas, 7 carries, 35 yards. Cody Kearney, 3 carries, 16 yards, and Jordan Harris, 2 carries, 0 yards. So we've got a fairly even battle in the yardage. And the difference is, what, Tony? What are the differences here?
The biggest difference is penalties and turnovers. Turnovers to stop drives, and penalties to just kill momentum.
Kill drives
kill
as well.
momentum.
Yeah.
And they've come at like the worst times, like times when they were driving down the field and then let's push back, and it's really hurt the North Hardin Trojans this game, having those penalties and turnovers rear their head back up.
I think that's the difference.
They kind of got away from this year,
yeah.
And now it's coming back up. Maybe it's playoff jitters.
2 interceptions and 6 penalties versus 2 penalties and no turnovers for Barren County. So that is the difference in the ball game. However, again, it's 9-6, a missed extra point by North Hardin. But let's talk about the coach's decision. Coach Myers for Barren County, they kick an extra point. They get a penalty. They're moved up. They're 1.5 yards away. They decide to go for 2. And so instead of it being 10-6 right now, it's 9-6 right now. It's just a 3-point ball game. I don't know if that's going to make a difference in the outcome. It may not. But if it does, I have a problem with it because it just, in the first half, it just doesn't pay to chase points.
You don't leave points on the board. You don't, and also that builds confidence in your field goal kicker there. Like, hey, look, I can make this extra point. And a 10-point game to a 6-point game is a big difference.
Well, he made a decision to try to get 2 points to make it 8-6 instead of 7-6. I just don't know the difference between the two. There's not really a difference. It's still a 1-score lead. A field goal still is ahead of you. There's no benefit to that. The only possible outcome is a negative one. You lose a point. A point comes, actually 2 points. A point comes off the board is what happens. And right now, that is now again. And if they'd have made that field goal at the end of the half, which they missed barely, think about that. Then they'd be up 6 instead of 7. They'd be up 7 if they make that field goal. It just did not make any sense.
It puts a different kind of pressure on the team when they're having to press to come back 6 points over coming back 2 or 3 points. So it is what it is. Well,
yeah.
I will say
Decision made. It's over.
Barren County's one big penalty in the game was right there at the half, getting that false start.
May have cost them 3.
Cost them 3 points there.
Yeah.
And so let's see what happens this half. I mean,
they just had 2 penalties, but that hurt.
Barren County is getting the ball here at the half. And if they can go down there and score a touchdown, then it becomes a really interesting game for the rest of the
Let's see what happens, Tony, because last time we were here, it was obvious that they made some really good adjustments at halftime. They had been in their wing T look the entire first half and got nothing. They came out in that spread look. And they moved the ball up and down the field. They scored a touchdown, but then they got inside the 10 twice in the fourth quarter and came away with nothing on those 2 possessions. And so, but what we saw was a great adjustment, and they were able to really move the football. So that's what we're wondering tonight is what kind of adjustments will both teams make? Obviously, Coach Thompson.
But this game's gone different because they've been able to run it out of that wing T, sometimes wishbone look, and get those inside runs. And get the ball rolling inside. I mean, they've ran a little over 30 yards in the first half. I mean, they've kind of been able to do a little bit of both, throw the ball in, run the ball inside. So I think the bigger adjustments are going to come from North. Like, what are they going to do on defense?
Well,
they haven't been getting the interior pressure at the line of scrimmage like they had in the last
I think
game.
the blitz. We saw Cohen Campbell get through on a blitz and really cause some damage. We also saw him spying the quarterback. So I think Cohen Campbell, who's made a ton of tackles in this game and made a ton of plays, they need to continue to use him effectively. Again, keep him out of coverage. He's either a blitzer or he's a spy. on the quarterback to keep Spillman under control. And again, some blitz looks would, I think, be a great idea to create some negative plays against this Barren County Trojan offense.
My only thought is when they bring the blitzes, if Spielman has time to get out of the pocket and look around, that's when some of those receivers are getting open when the play is breaking down because they weren't able to sack him on the blitz. He's enough of an athlete that you got to be careful with that.
Absolutely, you've got to, you've got to be aware at all times.
Those DNs have to
contain,
contain,
baby.
They got to set that edge and make sure that he stays inside. Don't let him squirt outside of you. And they've had an issue with that this game, they did last week, where they've over pursued and left a lot of them to squirt outside.
It's rush lanes. It's being, people coach defense differently. We wanted a sound defense. Some people just coach it, hey, go make plays. Chase it down and run it down. Use your athleticism. The problem is you get out of position sometimes, you're going to give up big plays.
Yep.
You're going to make some big plays, but you're going to give up some big plays. You've got to have gap responsibility. And there are times when they don't have gap responsibility where guys are not keeping contained. And it's cost them a few times even tonight. Kick is away. Garcia is the kicker this time. Thomas has it. He's going to get straight downhill. Little cut. Got space.
Looked like he got to the 38 there on there before he was taken down. A nice little cut inside and just get up the field quickly.
So kind of funny there. Number 17 made the tackle, Bostic. But he got run over.
Yep.
You remember the last time he caught a kickoff, he ran over one of the Barren County. I don't think it was Dalen Thomas. So Dalen Thomas is a load. That is a big man. And as you said, they'll start from their own 38 here. Barren County with the ball.
And if they can get down there on the series and score a touchdown, it's going to be a lot of pressure on that. We got a false start there.
Oh, boy, I think Barren County's going to start off 1st and 15 now. That is a bad start. It is. Wow. Starting with a penalty to start this second half. And they did not need that a bit.
A little too excited to start the half.
Ooh, 1st and 15 now, so a good return, and now behind the sticks. And again, North Hardin can deal with those situations because in that pass offense, they've got some 10, 11, 12-yard base pass plays off those curls and crossing routes. Barren County is, man, to pick up that kind of yardage is not easy.
Let's see what they do.
Under center, wing right formation, classic wing T style look.
Handing off.
Harris has it.
Nothing.
Smashed. Who was that on the tackle? Someone absolutely mauled Jordan Harris. They tried to run.
8.
It was 8. Oh, was it Josiah? Holy cow. Josiah Hope doing damage. About a 5-yard loss on that one.
That play was going nowhere quick.
Well, we'll say a 4-yard loss. So Jordan Harris, they tried to run a buck sweep. We've said time and time again, they never ran well in the first matchup side to side. They've got to get downhill pretty quickly or it's bad news.
And the downhill's been working some.
It has.
So
go back to some of those.
Don't get cutesy.
Well, now it's second and
use what worked, and then until they stop it.
2nd and 18 or 19, not a good down and distance for anybody.
No, nothing. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, a little bit of a different defensive front here. This is what we saw in that first game where that defensive front just dominated the game.
Maybe the coach had a good talking to him and said, we got to set the tone this half. He got nowhere, and he was back there quick. Somebody lit a fire on that defensive line.
7-yard loss for Spillman. He faked the ball and then turned. Well, he didn't even get a chance to turn
around. He was.
Josiah Hope was on him.
2 plays back to back by Josiah Hope.
Yeah. There were several guys there, but Josiah was leading the way. 3rd and 1,000,000, 3rd and 25, and
out of the shotgun. No,
he's under center. 2 wings there. He's going to throw the football. He's working to his right a little bit, taking a deep shot. It's one-on-one down there. And there's the interference call.
And it should have been thrown. He was holding him for the last 5 or 6 yards down the field.
Jackson Bird was the intended target, the big play receiver, and it was Seth Woods. He's still holding that shoulder that he hurt at the end of the half. He's struggling with that thing. He was right on him, Tony. Great cover. But, you know, a slightly underthrown ball. Bird trying to come back for it, and there was a ton of contact. And that's going to get called. Is that automatic first down in high school football? Because that'll be I'm not sure what they're going to get out of this. Oh, they declined that. There was a late hit on the quarterback that we didn't see. We're following the football, Tony.
So 15-yard penalty.
That will be a first down.
Personal foul, and you got first down.
Wow, roughing the passer, personal foul. Well, they start right back to where they started the drive.
Let's start the drive at the same spot that they were.
It was 3rd and 25.
They didn't even have to move the sticks.
No, they didn't. They right back is at the 39 actually there. So that 15 yards they had lost, they get it right back and a first down.
Let's try this series again a second time.
And but there's 9:33 to go. So time off the clock is always good news for this Barren County squad. They want to milk clock and win time of possession.
Yeah, I think they're going to start running inside. Let's throw away this running outside crap.
5-man front here, 53 look. They're going to Thomas. Good run for Thomas, 3 yards, but yeah, they sold out on the run that time, did the Trojans. They're just going to give him 2 yards, actually. So 2nd and 8. Again, positive yards is what they're looking for. Almost, we could have given him 3 on that carry.
And this is from Barren County. Like, can we try to be more physical right here?
It's tough.
And it's tough against that.
I think I think North Hardin's a little bigger and more athletic, but now they're stacking the box. Again, they got 8 guys in the box here. It's going to be really tough to run the football against this 8-man box. Play action look going down the field again.
Overthrown.
Very overthrown. Bird had he had Bird there one-on-one. Again, they're willing to take shots because Bird can go get the football.
You said, but a little too much on there. He had that split between the coverage where he was just enough over top of the quarterback, and the safety was a little just too deep, but just threw it a little too far.
So 3rd and 8. Let's see what Coach has up his sleeve. Coach Myers, they need to pick this up. 8:47 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 9-6 lead Barren County. They've got the football at their own 41.5. Shotgun look, trips right. He's looking to his right under all kind of pressure and going backwards. He's going to throw like a screen to 6, Cody Kearney.
And doesn't get nothing. He's taken down a little bit behind the line.
He lost yards there. So
punting unit coming out.
Maybe a yard loss.
I don't know if that was a design screen.
It was not. He just saw Kearney there. He had linemen downfield. So if you throw the ball over the line of scrimmage, it would have been an illegal man downfield. But when you throw a screen, you're allowed to have guys release. And so the fact that he threw it behind the line was a good thing, but Kearney couldn't turn it into a big play. Time to punt it away. The punter has had a good night. That's a horrible kick, however. Hey, with a great bounce again. Good grief. Wow, he hit that so poorly.
Ball's going to be on the 19 or 18.
It's going to be about a 41-yard kick.
Yeah,
it didn't look like 41.
No, he's had the greatest bounces. Check that ball for Healy.
That ball is going back to the Barren County sideline to be filled with helium again. 7:55 to go in the 3rd. And the Trojans, it'll be DJ Loggins. Again, he's thrown the ball well tonight, but he's had the 2 mistakes. The one on the first play of the game where he just threw one up trying to get a big play off the bat. And then in that last drive where he made an ill-advised throw. They're going screen to Lunds. Breaks 1 tackle, gets out of bounds. Pretty good gain on the screen.
4 out of that. They didn't attack it as fast as they had been.
I'm going to give him 5 on that.
No, it is 5.
So, again, it's Loggins. Completion to Lunds for 5 yards. Lunds has 4 catches now for 26 yards. And again, they had the one big play where Grimes broke a tackle and just ran to the house, but they have not been able to get big plays other than that. They've had the intermediate throws at 12 to 15 yards at times.
Yeah, but
nothing big. Screen. They're going screen again to Lunds. This time, nothing there.
Nothing there.
He may have lost 2.
And they attacked it better that time.
Did.
They came up the field quick. Yeah, North Hardin
gonna
players
bring up
are
a
down on the field, on the far side.
Bring up a 3rd and 5. He got 0. He got 0 on that one. So Lund's another catch, but 0 yards. We've got a guy down. Who's down? It's one of the North Hardin receivers over on the far side.
Can't see the number. Don't have my old man eyes on.
17 Bostic, possibly. I'm not sure though.
But we're gonna have like a 3rd and 5
Third
or
and
3rd
5 or 6. He may have lost a yard there. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live streaming Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs, featuring Bark, protect what matters most. BBTEL Stream, watch TV with your BBTEL app. BBTEL Secure, a safer home awaits. BBTEL Blast, make the most of your Wi-Fi. Visit bbtel.com today. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Brandenburg, and South Louisville. For more information, go online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownSelfStorage.com. Finally, a place conveniently located in Elizabethtown for more than just your self-storage needs, featuring video surveillance, climate-controlled self-storage, but also storage for RVs and boats, with electrical outlets in every spot to keep everything charged up and ready to go when you are. Go to eTownSelfStorage.com for more information. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located off the I-65 exit 91 on 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. So, Tony, it is Bostic.
And I hate to see because they're having to help him while he's not walking off on
Philip
his own.
Bostic very gingerly have got 2 guys, one on either side, helping him, and he is moving very slowly. They worked on him for a while there on the field. That's not a good sign for the Trojans. Bostic does a lot for this team defensively on special teams. And obviously he's caught some passes this year, 9 catches, 202 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the season. Josiah Hope's going to go out and help. They're struggling to move the teammate off the field very well. And Josiah is a bigger fellow. In fact, if he'd like, he could just carry him off by himself. But he is really...
I think he's doing that now.
Yeah. Well, he was going to. And it's the left leg that he seems to be dragging behind him. He's not moving that left leg at all. I'm not quite sure. The right leg is what he's using there. Trying to gingerly put the left toe down, but he is completely dragging that left leg. I don't know if that's a knee. I would suspect it's a knee. So Bostic is going to come off. It doesn't look like he'll return anytime soon here. His teammate Josiah Hope and the North Hardin trainer take him to the tent. Here comes the Trojan offense. Big 3rd down and 5, maybe 6. He may have lost just a little. Lunds on that last screen. Trips formation to the left. Play action look. 4-man rush. High throw. Jodon with
a catch.
Wow.
I thought that was going to be an interception there for a second, but Jodon just one-handed. He did moss him on that play.
Climbed the ladder, man. He had to show some vertical to go get that thing.
And then one-handed to come down and still have it in that one hand. That is some skill.
Mr. Jodon, you got to get that guy the football. He can flat play. A 13-yard gain for Marion Jodon.
Running inside.
1st and 10, a run. 3-yard run. Is that Beard on it, or 22's Caden Boyd, 26 is Beard.
I think the Trojans
24 that time.
That hurry-up offense that they've done before.
Yeah.
In the past, try to catch a defense in a bad set and go real quick. But
yeah. 24 is Zylan Johnson actually on the field. I think this is his first action tonight. We've got the three-headed monster of Beard, Boyd, and Johnson that run the football and pass protect for this North Hardin squad. We're down to 6:50 here in the third. It's North Hardin's first possession of the half. Sprint right. He's going to just dump it off to Johnson. Good throw and catch. He picks up about
a first down.
8. He's got a first down there. So Zylan Johnson getting involved here on this series. 1st and 10, North Hardin from their own 44.
Throwing the ball, North Hardin's had some of a better look when they roll the quarterback out and throw with them.
They have, trying to move the defense a little bit. Give your quarterback the option to run. He has not on that look. They have scrambled a few times. Quick play action to the left, and there's Jodan. That's what they want. He's got 12 yards on that one, man.
And a first down.
So, again, they're just running, that's the same kind of route. They're just running a curl route from the outside receiver, about 12 yards, and trying to work back to the ball in the zone.
And they have the quarterback rolling with it to the side he's throwing it to, which puts a lot of pressure on their defense to keep spying and to make sure he's not going to squirt out.
Accurate throws on those curl routes. Both quarterbacks have done a good job of throwing that route.
It's almost like an RPO action going with that quarterback.
He can keep it. He can. On the last one, he threw it to the back, who was going to the same side. The back went away on the last play. But he could. They've actually checked LaMariah Beard in. Down to the 44 of Barren County. Blitzer. He gets it away. Oh, Jodan breaks a tackle. Wow.
And that's in the second quarter when they were sitting here by deep and keeping Jodan short and they weren't throwing it.
Yes,
yes. The ball underneath. Let him get that little pass just like that and turn it into something.
12-yard completion. He's got catches of 13, 12, and 12 on this drive.
They need to hurry up and snap this ball here.
40 hustling onto the field, but Loggins has all kind of time. Oh, they get to him eventually. He gets over the line of scrimmage for a couple yards. Positive yards. I'm going to say he got 2 on that. Number 44 is Colton Thomas, is a big kid up front for Barren County. He's the one that got there to DJ Loggins. So 2nd and 9 actually. 1-yard gain on the run by Loggins.
I think that they're rolling out and passing, just working better than just dropping back under center. So
2nd and 9 here. Motion from Lund. He looks like he's limping a little bit. He's going to run the shallow route. Knocked off his route a little bit. Trying to throw a screen there, but the running back was way downfield. That should be a flag. For ineligible man downfield. The linemen were way in front of him.
Way ahead of him.
Yeah. Did they throw a flag?
No. I thought they were going to actually throw the flag on an unnecessary late hit, a personal foul there, because the play was done and the offensive lineman threw a D-man down on the ground for no reason.
Well, that's going to be 3rd and 9 on the incomplete pass there. Trojans are inside the 45, down to about the 32-yard line of Barren County. 3-man front, 2 deep, 6 across. We'll see where the corners go. If they're going to drop deep, it's probably like a quarters coverage look where the corners will chase a deep route. And timeout North Hardin. They didn't like something there.
They want to make sure they get the right play in.
Well, on 3rd and 9 here, you're in 2-down territory, obviously. On 3rd and 9 at the 32. Even if you pick up 4 or 5, you'd think you're going to go for it. Even if you get 0 here on 4th and 9, you know, you're around the 30-yard line there. It's probably 4-down territory. West Point Bank is hometown banking made simple. Has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. West Point Bank, working better together. So
using that timeout, they could come back and bite him in the butt too.
Late in the game. Again, down 9-6. They've got a great drive going here on the combination of Loggins to Jodan.
To rolling out the quarterback again.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if that's what they've got. If they're going to do it, they're going to be rolling into the wide side to the right. I love the play where they threw the ball to the running back, as he just did a little bubble screen to the same side. It gave the quarterback an outlet. If the rushers come to him, he can dump it off to the running back, and those linebackers won't be in the running back's face. They're chasing the quarterback. So a good idea. We'll see here. I think 2 wide receivers to each side. It's Beard to the right. He is rolling out, but they had a backer in his face. Oh, what a great throw and catch. Number 2 on the catch. North Hardin still running with the ball. It's a big first down. Who's number 2? DeMarcus George. Big catch for DeMarcus. Uh-oh.
Penalty flag.
Oh, it's coming back possibly. What is the call? George made a great catch and a great run. An eligible man downfield. Again, they had done that on the screen, but here obviously someone got down the field. And that one's coming back. So another big penalty. We talked about how penalties have been shooting north in the foot and the turnovers.
And I don't even know why, as an offensive lineman.
What are you doing down there?
What are you doing down there?
I mean, yeah.
What is going on?
So George has 5 catches on the season for 65 yards. He's actually got 2 touchdown receptions, but he made a big play there, but it came back. It's going to be 3rd and 14 now.
Which really changes the playbook here. What are you going to call?
Same play. I don't know.
Same play. Roll them out.
You know, crossers, man. You've got crossers and an out route. You're finding spots in the middle of the defense where people are getting open. George this time in motion across into trips. There it is in the middle of the field.
Oh,
Calhoun's got it. He's got a first down and a lot more.
He just drags him, got down the field with him.
Down to the 15, 22 yards for Joe Calhoun.
Number 33 there for Barren. If he could have just jumped over like a second earlier, it may have been an interception. That was a great throw.
Wow, great throw and run after catch, just dragging guys. 1st and 10 from the 15, maybe 16. He's going for it all. Lunds is there.
Hey,
touchdown, Trojans. North Hardin back in front. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ronald Lunds ran the fade route, and the ball was placed perfectly, and the safety in the corner couldn't get to it. Neither one.
I think they were like a little bit asleep on that route, actually.
So we got 3:24 to go here in the 3rd. See what's going on. The kicking unit will come back out. It is number 28, Caden Thompson there. They're up 3, so this would make it 4. It's a good idea. Got it.
Got it.
So Caden Thompson knocks that one through. It'll be 13-9 Trojans.
And that point could be haunting them now, because it could be 13-10 and be down by a field goal. Now it's 13-9, and you have to score a touchdown to get back.
Yeah.
Can't tie it.
3:24 to go in the 3rd, and North Hardin back on top. A great drive. 3 completions to Marion Jodon. Big completion to Joe Calhoun, and then the touchdown pass to Ronald. It actually started with Lunds on a couple of screens and ended with Lunds in the end zone.
If we come back to offense again with the Trojans, I would go back to that again where you're rolling the quarterback out.
Boy, Loggins in the second half is all over it, man. He's having himself a heck of a second half. He had a good first half, except for a couple of ill-advised throws. I believe it's Harris with the.
He gets to the.
Got out to the 37.
It's like a little pooch kick. Maybe they're trying not to get to the guys all the way in the back, but they skip right to him, and good recovery and good starting field position for the Barren County.
8 of 9 in the second half is DJ Loggins. He's obviously the hot hand. Jodon just 2 of 3 in the first half. He has not gotten, I think he's had 2 series. They usually split him, but I can't see him going away from Loggins after the second half he's had. Yeah, especially that series.
Especially with the low-scoring first half and not being able to really move the ball. Go with the hot hand.
He's got 89 yards passing and a touchdown in that batch as well. 8 of 9 for 89.
Maybe going to their spread look because they're getting so much heat in their face.
4-man front for North Hardin, and Spillman just confused. It
Nothing
looked like the
going.
back went the wrong way.
He went to give it to him, and he wasn't there.
Yeah, wasn't there. Campbell was in on that play. Cohen Campbell making another -3. So, man, the last 3 plays for this Barren County offense is just backwards going.
So,
Spillman's had 2 carries for -7 and -3 in this half. They're going to figure something out because North Hardin has come out after the half just dominating this ball game.
yeah, they lit a fire, like we said earlier.
Oh, man. Did they ever.
The D-line saying, no, this is what we do best. Let's do what we do.
Big number 44
They're
up
bringing
front,
up
Grady.
blitz.
Low snap, Spillman having to lay down on the ball. He retains possession, but another loss of yards on the play.
And they were bringing up blitz that time, too. It didn't matter. Bad snap.
Six-yard loss on that one. Good grief, just backwards after backwards.
You can't do this.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless they're hoping to get another penalty on North Hardin and get them back into a first down position. That's
mean,
what happened last time.
in the second half, they've got gains of -1, -7, -3, -6. They had a 3 and a -4. Ugly. The only positive yards they had was on that penalty on their first series. Oh, gosh, running for his life again. He's got some guys open. If he can throw it, he's going to run it. He's got a lot of yards, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 43. He'll be 5 yards short, 4 yards short of the – boy, close. Close. He needed 19. He got 15. He had a couple receivers open he could have thrown the ball to, but he's running for his life back there.
Well, the D-line is doing what they should have been doing in the first half.
Here comes the punt team again, 4th and 4, down 4 points, 1:31 to go in the third. And again, it's been a disaster on offense here in the second half so far. And they'll punt it away. It's been one of their better plays. They've been doing a great job flipping the field. Braden Houchins, 32. Low kick again. It's going to bounce. This time, Ty Davis has it. Good coverage. He's going to get it back out to the 30, though.
It's probably the best punt return all game.
Best punt return field position for sure. And again, 25 is Ty Davis on that return, so he was able to get a good bounce and field it. 13-9, the good guys out in front. Again, this Hardin County jinx for Barren County may hold if North Hardin can continue their good start to this second half. It is interesting. Jakylan Kirkland at quarterback after Loggins has had a great beginning in the second half.
Determined. I'm doing my 2 series and 2 series.
That's what they do.
How we go.
That's how they do it. Kirkland's had a good season. We'll see how they do here. Lamoria Beard's got it. Bounces out, gets nothing out of it.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Finished off by Colton Thomas there. And so Beard 0 on that carry.
So
Clock is running. We're getting close to the end of the third. We're under a minute here.
probably got time for this play and one more.
Depending on if it's incomplete or not. 3-man rush.
Rolling out. He's
Thomas,
got a guy right
tons
down.
of pressure. Calhoun's got it. First down, Calhoun. Great throw and catch. You talked about him rolling out. There it was.
I think that's the play to go with. You're causing the defense to be under pressure to see what contain the quarterback and make sure it doesn't split out and makes the coverage a little bit harder.
Well, again, they're throwing those shorter passes like you were saying. Take what they're giving you and let your studs break tackles.
Break tackles.
And
make
they
good
are.
Plays, and they are. I mean,
They didn't, though, in that first game. That first game, Barren County got there and made tackles. But this time, I just had a feeling tonight they would struggle, Barren County, to make all those plays that they made. And that's holding true. They're going to let this one run out. North Hardin will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 41 to start the fourth quarter. Big drive here. If North Hardin can take a 2-score lead, it could spell the end for Barren County. And so we go to the end of the third. It's 13-9. North Hardin in front in round 2, Battle of the Trojans. Again, here at North Hardin again for that one. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownSelfStorage.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom, and Comcast Cable's Channel 2, and Spectrum Channel 184, all HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events watched from the sidelines, a sports show featuring our student athletes and teams. So here we are, North Hardin with the football and an opportunity. So here we go.
Barren County has to get a stop on the drive. They cannot let North score a touchdown. Because I just don't see them scoring 2 touchdowns in a quarter.
Straight
Just
ahead.
North Hardin defenses have.
Straight ahead, 2 yards maybe. Who is this? Is that Beard?
Yeah, it's Beard.
Lamoria Beard, 2 yards on that one. Just going to keep the defense honest. Try to make sure. And again, that's positive yards. They're going to give him 3 on that one. So Beard, 2nd and 7. Good number for this offense.
Just milking that clock a little bit more and more.
Straight
Go
ahead
back to the run
again.
again.
Bounces
Bounce
out
to that
again.
side.
Oh, that's not good. They run him down that time. 32. Houchins is there to
He
make
got
the
nothing
play.
on that.
They have given him some.
Oh, they gave him.
They
a
gave him
couple
like
of
3
I guess they
his
got
forward
the forward
progress, and then he
was before
bounced
I thought
back.
it was.
yeah, I don't know about that. They're not giving him that
No,
much.
okay.
They've got the yardage marker too far up. But he picked up 2. It'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Kind of a long. Well, it's exactly 5. Kirkland, 2 receivers to each side. Going to throw the screen to Jodon. I don't mind that play, but he's not going to get it. He picks up about 2. Let's see what Coach Thompson
what would
does
you do
here.
I think I would go for it.
I think Thompson would go for it. I would definitely not.
As good as their defense is playing,
Yeah.
they've completely shut them down in the second half. Why not say, hey, I trust my defense
don't know.
here. Let's go get the first down.
I'd rather trust my defense by making the other team go about 80 yards. 84 Trujillo coming out. I'm a little old-fashioned conservative at times.
He's punting it.
But he is going to punt it away. 4th and 3 at midfield with the lead, 13-9. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. And Barren County may just have a couple of opportunities left. Kick is away.
Cockeyed.
Ooh, bad bounce for North Hardin back to the 30. They'll down it right at the 30. So they really only gained about 22 yards on that punt. Came off the foot a little funny. And so with 9:49 to go, Barren County will have the football 70 yards away.
They have to make something happen right now.
They do. They've got this possession. If they can stop North the next time North has it, they'll get a set. I think they've got possibly 2 possessions left in this ball game. Because, number one, they're not a quick strike team. They're a team that needs to be able to drive the football. And with just 9:49 to go, there's really only a couple of opportunities maybe left for this Barren County squad.
They hit a couple big deep passes in this game, though.
So it's possible. I will say this. I also,
with the way they're playing defense, if you can see right here, this is where I'd want to hit a quick slant because they're playing so pressed.
and they're going to give it to Dalen Thomas straight ahead. There's Cohen Campbell making the tackle, about a 2-yard gain. So Cohen Campbell, again, having himself a night. He has been fantastic, dominating this ball game. And so Thomas just picks up 2 yards here, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Coach, would you go to the quick slant on this?
I like it. I like it.
With how they're lining up on the far side.
As long as that outside backer doesn't drop right under it, but yeah.
But they've been bringing an outside backer in every time.
Jamani Noel is out there. And play action, seam route. Ooh,
that was not
Davis
a good
almost had it. They tried to go to Briggs Harris, and after going 5 for 7 in the first half for 100 yards, and now 1 for 3 for -1 yard for Tate Spillman. That was a horribly ill-advised pass and kind of inaccurate as well. I guess if he had put it right on the helmet of his receiver, they might have had a completion, but that was off the mark. 3rd and 8 now. Again, they've got this opportunity and maybe one more if their defense can hold up. And again, this is very similar score to what we had last time. It was 14-6 last time, 13-9 here, both in favor of North Hardin. If that Barren County defense can stand up, they may get another shot, and there's a flag.
Yep, they got a penalty on
illegal motion.
I think it's on North.
Oh,
across the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they did encroachment. Wow. All right, now this may change what Coach Myers had called. And you could consider a 4th down situation, even in your own end here, because the 5 yards there are going to make it 3rd and 3 now.
They got him again?
No. Barren
Wait,
jumped
did
as
Barren
well.
jump?
I don't know who they'll call that on. The running back took off as well. It was Harris. They're going to call it on the defense to say they went.
They went first, then.
And then the running back takes off. Wow, and 2 penalties on North Hardin keeps this drive alive. They were shutting down the Barren County offense.
That's where I was told you if I was offensive coordinator, we're going with going on armbands. I have that on the armband, the hard count.
The hard count, freeze, whatever you want to call that play. Looks like they're lined up offsides again. The nose is offside. Screen. Oh, it's a double pass, and it's away. Bird's going to have to come back for it. He's got it. Wow.
What a catch.
They threw it to Begley, but it was a backwards pass. 29-yard pass from Bewley to his wide receiver buddy, Jackson Bird. Double pass. Man, he went deep in the playbook there. Way to go. Hey, listen, you got to have one of those every week.
A good diving catch.
Oh, man, great catch. The ball obviously off the mark, but actually not a bad spot because he was throwing it away from the defense. No defenders in that part of the field. Inside the 30 to the 29. Here we go. Oh, Spillman, oh boy, running for his life again. This is not good. 2-yard loss. He
had nothing doing.
Well, it was the fake. I think it was the quarterback counter idea again. And as soon as he pulled the ball on the fake, 2 guys staring at him, and they were wearing black jerseys.
Yeah, they were back there before he could even really pull it too much back for the fake.
Rough.
So we got 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. You got to think 4-down territory here. They could kick a field goal if they could pick up 15 more yards. That's about the range. It's about 30 to 31 yards. There's a throw down the field.
Ooh.
He had 2 receivers within 2 yards of each other. Neither one of them able to catch the ball. Going for it all on that one. Bring up 3rd and 12. I don't love where they are now, but again, the incomplete pass stops the clock. 8:10 to go.
I mean, you got to throw it underneath. Or they're starting to bail back some.
Yeah. Barren County again. 3rd down and 12. Not great for this offense.
Drag route action.
I mean, they got playmakers, though. I mean, with Dalen Thomas, number 7, and Tate Spillman at your quarterback spot. And then Bewley, and who's the timeout called by here? Who we got? We're waving our hands. And Barren County, 3rd and 12, is going to call their first timeout.
Trickery play he's got this time.
Well, 3rd and 12, he better pull something out of his sleeve here because North Hardin is in a pin your ears back spot right here, and boy, they could make.
Send the dogs, like we used to say.
Yeah, they could make Tate Spillman's next minute and a half pretty miserable. I want to give a special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, including Lena Swecker, River Perry, Isaac Mock, Isaiah Washington, Jeremy Miller, Justin Hornback. We've also got Ethan Gross, and then directing Ron Hartley. Got a great crew tonight bringing you the action. Again, I'm Paul Gray. I got Tony Menendez here with me. We're in the fourth quarter. It's 13-9, North Hardin in front, but Barren County threatening. They're going to have to make a big play here on 3rd and 12. Again, it's 4-down territory, so you pick up 5 or 6, and you're in the ball game. What you can't do is go backwards or stay where you are here, and they've gone backwards a lot.
Big down for North. This is a big down for
big
Barren.
Down in both cases
teams,
here.
I mean,
yeah.
You can't give up a sack.
Spillman rolling, half roll to the right. He's looking down the field for another big play. Harris
He's
is
got
down
him.
there.
Did he
It
catch
hit
it?
him. No, he missed it.
Oh
It hit
my
him on the shoulder pad, Tony. And that's what happened last time. We were here, is his receivers did not make the plays to
That's
kind of
actually
help
one of
him
the few
out.
times I think it would have been better for him just to run the ball.
Golly. He had some space.
North Hardin Trojans bailed everybody back and just sent 3. He had a big open space in the middle of the field just to take off and run and try to get a first down. Because, I mean, it is a 2-down territory situation.
You know, the two playmakers are Bewley and Bird in the passing game. And so throwing it to Harris on a deep ball like that is not a great bet. Oh, 4th and long, quarterback draw. He's got it! And more!
And he's still going.
Inside the 5.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Wow! From the 31 all the way down to maybe the 4.
On a quarterback. Was that a design quarterback draw?
It was. Absolutely. Took one step back, pulled the ball up, and then went down and ran with it.
Maybe they saw what happened the last play with everybody bailing back and said, hey.
4th and 11, and that's the call. 27-yard carry. 1st and goal from the 4. 7:38 and counting right here. Wow. Can you block them well enough to push this thing into the end zone? That's the question. You're not going to run it at number 8 because he's absolutely destroying your offense. You need to double him, honestly, to have a chance to even keep him from destroying the play. Oh, my goodness. And that's how you beat yourself. That's how you lose a football game. And Coach Myers running onto the field just so frustrated. That's how you give a football game away right there. Movement. So on the field goal to end the first half, somebody jumps, and then they miss the field goal because they go back 5 yards. Here, 1st and goal from the 4, and I feel like you can push it in the zone. From 1st and goal at the 9, they're not going to beat this defensive front to get the ball in the zone running. They're going to have to throw the football
now they're
here.
going to have to do something else.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something here.
Don't run laterally.
Tricky or different. That is not a good idea. Dalen Thomas in motion. They're going to sprint out. Oh, he's going to just run the football. That's a terrible idea.
Nothing.
-2 again. He's back to the 11 or 12.
Go outside with a run, you're not going to get that edge.
Wow. Just don't like that call.
If you're going to roll out, it's going to be a rollout the pass over top.
Well, they're trying to run that quarterback counter, I think, and it just, if they can run it up inside, great. But if it's covered up in there and it bounces, they're just going to run him down. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line, a 1-yard loss, actually. So, boy, his rushing line this half has been super interesting, has Tate Spillman. He's got a run of 15 and 27. His other 5 runs have been negative yardage.
You throw it to number 1 right here.
He's got a one-on-one down here on the bottom of Bewley. He's going to
to
give to Dalen Thomas. Thomas has got space, and he's fast.
Block. And I think he's got a
get
touchdown.
in?
Did he get in?
No.
He's right there.
Just
oh my
short.
Gosh.
Big 2nd down run by Dalen Thomas to the
they
1.
Got him on the 1. No,
1.5, almost 2. So an 8-yard gain from Dalen Thomas. The North Hardin Trojans defense has got to stand up here. It's going to come down. It looks like
big-time inside runs or one big-time inside runs. See if you can get it.
I'm seeing some hands on hips out there, Tony. Like a few of those guys are a little gassed.
Hand it off to number 7.
Yeah. Honestly, 7 is their biggest, fastest, strongest back. They're going to go with him at the fullback here. Good grief. Are they going to run it left to him or run it right to him? They need to go. And they're going to go quarterback sneak. Didn't get it. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1. Unbelievable, Tony. You know, here's the other thing. If you're going to run a quarterback sneak, get your backs in there behind him to push. You're allowed to. And now they're at the 1, so maybe a yard gain, a half-yard gain.
Now you can do like the tush push again, but this time you have to have your backs right behind you and say, who can push more forward?
Ball game happening right here. Again,
look,
inside the 10.
Paint a picture for you guys. Everybody in the press box is starting to get up. Look at what's going to happen here.
We got standing everywhere. All right, so timeout called here. And so here's the deal, folks. Last time we were here, Barren County down a touchdown, down 8 points actually. Got inside the 10 twice in the 4th quarter and came away with 0 points. Got stopped twice.
And they even got stopped in this kind of situation within the 1 or 2 yard line and got stopped right there on the goal line. And that sealed the game.
We are again. Same situation, folks. If Barren County can punch this in, they'll take the lead. If not, they're going to be in a world of hurt as they'll give the ball over to the North Hardin offense with right at about 5:20. It's 5:29 to go right here in the ball game. What a great football game. I'm glad we're here tonight, Tony Menendez. This is great fun, dude. A lot of fun. Usually
a lot of defense.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Sometimes it's 40-32, but this has been a lot of fun. These teams moving the ball.
I'm setting it up so I can see if he crosses the goal line better.
All right, let's see Thomas at the fullback spot. They've got an extra guy to the left. They're going to quarterback run left. Spillman. No, they stopped him. Wow. It looked like he had it, Tony.
There was caught him right before he hit the corner.
There was a bubble in the defense on the left, and he was going for it.
He could have just went straight in, but he tried to cut it out a little bit more, and
they ran him down. Wow, what a big play by the defense. The ball is going to be sitting on about the 6-inch line.
Yes.
If there is such a thing. Unbelievable. So I really thought they'd go to the big kid, to Dalen Thomas.
I thought he had it there, and he tried to squirt a little too much outside. He had that lane.
He should have pushed it.
He just should have
straight ahead.
And just jumped ahead, put the ball out, and get that touchdown.
Put your head down and blow somebody up, but going a little sideways, they got him and knocked him sideways. I really thought he was in, and 2 guys came out of nowhere and blew him up right at the goal line, and so they'll have the football on the goal line. And here comes the defense. If you don't put everybody up inside, they're going to try to draw them off sides here. But so far, nobody jumping. There it goes. It's going to be a sneak. Thomas had a hold of him, but he breaks free. He's getting to almost a 4. Good quarterback sneak there. So it's Ja'Kylan Kirkland on the field. He's going to pick up several yards there. Let's see where they spot him.
He got about 3 on that.
He got 2 or 3 there for sure. So good quarterback sneak. He went to the left side, and Dalen Thomas was there, hit him. He kind of bounced off and fell forward for several yards there. 2nd and 8 here. May go with the same thing again, and they do, and they're pushing the line. Wow. Good push that time.
Got about 3 yards.
Several that time. Yeah, that one almost up. It's going to bring up like a 3rd and 3. He picked up like 4 yards on that one.
Do it again.
Yeah, yeah. What a big down here.
Oh, man.
With 4:24 to go, if Barren County gets a stop, they're going to be, they're going to be set up with great field position. Barren County only has 1 timeout left. They need good field position.
They have to stop them.
They need to get a stop here. In the shotgun now with a little space, Ja'Kylan Kirkland there. They're bringing several blitzers. Oh, man, they hit the big run.
Oh,
my goodness. My goodness.
And that's going to be a holding call.
Absolutely is going to be a hold. Big run by Caden Boyd for about 12 yards.
And that flag came out fast in the backfield.
Yeah, I think obviously the huge hole he had may have had something to do with one of his linemen tackling one of the defensive linemen, but that's just an untimely. What now? They called a face mask on the offense.
He must have grabbed the
Who's
D-lineman.
grabbing somebody's face mask?
He must have grabbed the D-lineman by the face and pulled him away for that hole.
I don't know what that is. I have not seen a face mask on the offense like that. Usually on the back, but the back had nothing to do with that play. So now it's going to be more like a 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and 6. It's got to be a 3rd and 7. Again, Ja'Kylan Kirkland now standing in his own end zone. Give again to the running back. Close.
Short by.
Don't think he got it.
Yeah, he's short a yard.
He's still standing and running with the ball, but they had blown the whistle. Wow, 4th and 1. You know, listen, I'm a punt it guy here, but
well, yeah, you got to punt it here.
Well, I mean, Coach Thompson may think 3:23 to go. I get 1 yard and I win the football game.
Maybe I do a hard count.
Holy cow! Offense still on the field. Ball's on the 10. They need the 11.5-ish, and they are in the shotgun here. And I think they are going to try to draw them off sides. So far, no jump. He's calling an audible here, trying to sell it to make it look like they're about to run a football play. I'd be shocked. And they're going to then call the timeout with 2:50 to go. And that's their second timeout. So both teams have 1 timeout left, Tony, and now I suspect North will punt it.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We might be in the same situation we were in last time. If Barren can get the ball and drive it again, we may be in another goal line stand. Again, that happened twice.
The Central Hardin game, Barren punted and recovered the punt. Blocked the punt, recovered the punt, and scored a touchdown.
My goodness.
So crazy things can happen in these situations.
So it's 13-9, North Hardin in front of Barren County. Looking to move on to round 3. Both teams here, 4-point game, 2:50 to go. 1 timeout each team. And it looks like North Hardin's going to have to punt it away. Ja'Kylan Kirkland's still on the field, however. But here comes Cohen Campbell. This is the punt team. Last we heard was Central Hardin leading.
Yes.
Central Hardin up on McCracken County. Unbelievable. A horrible regular season. They won a couple of big games, but wow.
Bounce way out of the way. You need to recover this punt.
Well, again, I believe it's Trujillo to punt. Let's see if they're going to come after the punt or try to set up a return. They're coming. Trujillo gets it away. It's not a great punt. It lands at the 32. Oh, fielded. Wow, big return by Bewley to the 24.
And they just watched him pick it up.
So short punt, but it took a really good bounce because it was right at Bewley, and that's why he was able to just catch and run. 2:40 to go, and they have unbelievable field position.
Playing a little shortstop action there.
So let me ask you this. They lost a point in the first half by not kicking an extra point, by going for 2, did Barren County. They're on the 1 down here where they could have kicked a field goal.
Be tied game.
Tie ball game at this point. So,
or even here, if they can get enough field position to get in field goal range, they could tie it up and go.
They could have tied it up. That 1 point is looming huge, where the coach decided to go for a 2-point conversion when there was no reason to do it. Oh goodness. Quarterback draw, and again, just too quick. Jamani, no, they're in a hurry to make the tackle. It looked good. He stands up like he's going to throw it, pumps it, and then takes off left. Looked like he was there. They just closed too quick to do that. No gain. Another wasted down. I don't love the play call on the Barren County side, and I love the speed to the ball of this North Hardin defense. They are flying to the football in this second half. Has been amazing. Rolling right, looking to run it again. He's going to be sacked. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage. Josiah Hope there also on the defense. Number 88, Julius Evans.
He had time to throw there, but nobody got open.
I think he's wanting to run it, though, Tony. I don't think he's looking to throw. I think he wants to run the ball. He's just not making the plays they need him to make. 136 and counting right now. And this is it, man. 3rd and 11. They got 2 downs to get it right here. North Hardin, this is a great opportunity to get a stop. remember, he's got on his right side, he's got Bird and Thomas, two big wide receivers who can make plays. He's looking that way, and now he's under.
Right there.
Yeah,
He's got a man
terrible,
on the
terrible,
sideline.
terrible, terrible. He's buying time. He's got space. He's going to run it. Don't run out of bounds on 3rd and 11 at the end of the game. It's going to be
He had
4th
his
and 5
receiver
now.
open.
Listen, he had 2 or 3 opportunities to throw the football immediately, but he's just not ready to pull the trigger on time. And then by the time he's ready, it's covered up again. Wow.
I think he's happy feet.
You have a timeout there too. He runs out of bounds to stop the clock. He could have got 3 or 4 more yards and had like a 4th and 1 or 2, which you need yards right now when it was 3rd and 11. But here's 4th and 5, folks. Ball game with 1:09 to go. All right, Trojans, time to bow up, make a play. Let's see who's ready to make that play.
Let's see which Trojans are going to end this game right now.
I'm looking at the ones in the black uniforms right here. Who's going to
Oh,
make?
and they just jumped offside.
They drew him off. Wow. I believe it's big number 8, Josiah Hope. He has made about 15 big plays in this ball game that time.
And just gave them
Too
a
eager.
free first down.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This defense has played a really good football game, but right
Especially
here in this
the
4th
second
quarter,
half, the 4th quarter. Well, they had that big stop.
they got
I
the
mean,
big
they,
stop.
I mean, they would.
They've got to stop there. If they don't jump, they have an opportunity to make a big play. 1st and 10, Barren County from the 15. They need to get to the 5 to pick up a first down. With just 1 timeout left, I'm expecting them to throw the football, even though this is going to be a toss sweep to Dalen Thomas. Great tackle. Knocked down. Cohen Campbell was
Gained
there.
about 3 on the play.
Picks up 3. Clock is running. They've got it. They're
gotta
going to
hurry
the
up.
huddle. They're going to huddle up. You've got to have a 2-minute offense to go to the line of scrimmage, any high school team. And the quarterback has to run to the coach to get the play. Down to 45 seconds. Down to 42 seconds. Now they're hustling to the line. But they've just wasted over 20 seconds. Motion across by Thomas here. They're going to throw it here. Jordan Harris. Did he catch that touchdown, Barren?
Oh, my God.
How did that
What
happen?
a catch.
Double covered.
Reached over the defender, pulled it to himself.
So listen,
oh my God.
last time Barren County was in this situation against North Hardin, they missed every opportunity. The ball would go through the hands of receivers there. He made a catch he had no business making.
No.
That ball,
I mean,
he was covered.
He attacked the ball and snatched it
Oh, my
from
goodness.
over top of the defender. I cannot
Unbelievable.
believe
When
that
that ball was
catch.
released and I saw the coverage, 2
Oh,
guys
my
on him,
God.
I thought, no chance.
And he now he
Unbelievable.
lost that one. Oh my God.
27 seconds
Oh
to
my
go.
God.
Barren County takes the lead. Finally made a play, and they knocked that one through. 16-13 with 27 seconds to go.
Does North Hardin got a field goal
Unbelievable.
kicker?
They do, but they've got to move the ball an awful long way to give him a chance. Unbelievable, Tony.
What a catch. That the quarterback threw the ball. It
Listen,
should not have been caught, but that
you know,
was just hats off to the receiver. I mean, he just willed that catch.
I feel so bad right now for the guys up front, again, jumping off sides there.
Give
You know,
them that easy
Yeah,
first
the
down.
big man
And
had-
if they end up losing this game, it's
Oh.
going to be because of the penalties.
Yeah, penalties
that
and
cost them.
turnovers. And Hope made so many plays. 10, 15 plays. He did everything in the second half, had a good first half, and then that offside. So that's a superstar player that just had a bad moment at a big time. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully 27 seconds. I don't know if they'll give him a chance to return this, but if they kick it back there somewhere, I'd be ready to try to get some blocks and maybe make a big play in the return game here. Try to get this thing in position so you only need a few.
Yeah, they're not going to give him a
They're
chance
going to
to
kick it
return.
out of bounds. So they'll have 27 seconds and only 1 timeout remaining. unbelievable, Tony.
The only thing is North has the potential to like hit a big play at any moment.
They do.
So with one timeout, 27 seconds, and they're playing off the wristbands.
They've got maybe 3 plays here because there could be an incompletion in there somewhere. If you get a first down, it'll stop the clock. You can try to get to the line, run another play. They've got 3 or 4 plays here, and if they can hit the 20 or 30 yarder, they can get in position somewhere along the way.
Fundamentals for the defense, keep them.
Got it outside on the sideline. Good throw and catch. It's DJ Loggins on the field this time. And so they only ran 5 seconds off the clock. If you can do that.
Defend the sideline.
That's Ronald Lunds on that catch. If you can do that 2 or 3 times, and they're certainly capable of making those throws and catches, you can move this thing down. Now, the only thing is, with one timeout, you can make one throw in the middle of the field. But you have to work quickly there. Jodon down here on the bottom would be somewhere I'm looking. He's looking to his left now. Loggins is going to have to run it. I don't love that. I'd rather throw it away at that point. He's down there, got to call the timeout right now. He's got to throw it away or take a shot.
Yeah.
Even if you throw a pick, you're taking a shot, giving yourself a chance.
Throw it in a spot where either your guy can catch it or nobody catches it.
I mean, honestly, at this point, with 13 seconds to go, I throw it where anybody can catch it, them or you. If you're 50-50 at this point, that's your best shot probably, is a 50-50 opportunity, if this Barren County squad will stay back. Now, they are over the 50-yard line here. They're over the 50. The problem is if they don't get out of bounds, they got no timeouts and they can't get the field goal unit on. If you pick up a big play here,
you got to run to the line and spike it.
You got to run the line and spike it.
So, I mean, at that timeout, I'm yelling at my offense. Remember, as soon as the ball's thrown, if we get a first down, we get the field, sprint to the ball.
You got to get there.
We got to spike it.
Yeah.
We don't have time to fool around.
All right, here we go. Still hope out here. Hope we can get a big play. Grimes in motion. Oh, boy.
Knocked down.
Batted down. He was trying to throw a hitch route to Jodon. Now, one of 2 things was going to happen. Jodon may have turned outside and tried to get out of bounds, but I saw the back, number 24, Zylan Johnson, running out of the backfield. They may have been going hook and lateral. And they had the hook part, the hitch, open. If that ball wasn't knocked down, that would have been a really interesting-looking play for this squad here. So
10 seconds.
We're down to 10 seconds, so you got maybe 2 plays. Honestly,
this is 2 shots in the
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would go Hail Mary twice, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd take a shot.
Deep and take 2 shots.
There's the incomplete. No, he's going to go to the sideline. Lunds may have it. No, he knocked it loose.
Incomplete pass.
I think it's an incomplete pass. So Lunds had it, but the defender was on him and had his hand on the ball and pulled it loose. 4.7. This is the last one right here. We'll see what we got. Again, I think you take a shot on both of those plays.
Yeah, you should have went deep.
Again, an incomplete pass is stopping the clock.
Everybody's running. I'd put 4 on one side, 1 on the other.
Yeah, you got.
I like the idea of overloading one side, having a single
you got
receiver.
2 on each side. I would way prefer a trips look here for your Hail Mary play.
I'd be going empty. I don't even know why the running back's back there.
Yeah, you've got 3 rushers is all, and the entire Barren County defense is going to be back. So step up in the pocket, let it rip. Oh, he's going to get sacked. And that will be the ball game. Never got it out. Colton Thomas makes the tackle, and Barren County, the 3 seed coming out of the district, lost to North and Central in the regular season, is going to walk out of here with a 16-13 win. And again, some costly and timely mistakes. Again, we said in the first half, penalties and turnovers. Here in the second half, a couple of penalties proved to be the downfall of this Trojan team. Again,
disappointing. I mean, we both picked North to win this game.
I had them by 2 touchdowns, and they just could not.
I thought it would be a close game, but I didn't think they would.
They just couldn't.
What a
get
game!
Yeah, enough going offensively.
That catch at the end. I mean, when North had that stop, I thought they were going to finish off this game and win it.
I really thought North would stop them too, Tony.
Couldn't get a first down to keep the clock going to finish off the game. And then that penalty at the end really cost me. And then that catch. What a catch. I mean,
well,
I know our starter's upset and what happened, but I mean, hats off to Barren County. That catch, I mean, that kid's going to be talking about that catch the rest of his life.
Well, here's the situation that I would point out right now for this, for this, what happened down there in that last touchdown for Barren County. It's kind of the law of averages. You know, they got inside the 10 twice last time and couldn't get the touchdown. They got inside the 10 down here again, down to the 1, couldn't get a touchdown. And you kind of, I didn't think they were going to score again. It looked like North had them up against it. It was, 3rd and 11 at that point, and a double cover situation. Almost the law of averages, though.
You get down there, out. With no timeouts.
You get down there but you get down there 4 or 5 times.
You're going to get in there 1 or 2 times.
You're bound to get in sooner or later, and that's kind of what happened there. Is I think North Hardin played really well.
And it may be a weekend of upsets. I think Central won too.
Oh my goodness!
And so
Central Hardin going down to McCracken and pulling a huge upset here. Barren County. So last week they beat Henderson County, upset, beat them by 7. Here they win by 3, 16-13 over North Hardin. Big upset. This North Hardin squad's had a really good season, 8-3 on the season. Now it'll be 8-4. We hate that for their seniors. We hate that for the way it finished. What an exciting game. We were just loving football all night. The wrong team won.
Yep.
But we certainly
for us Hardin County guys.
For the homers
but
here.
I will say it was an amazing game.
Gosh,
a lot of back and
football
forth
game.
and defensive stops, and a big play, and then a big play at the end for the Barren County on that catch. I mean,
I'm just saying the thing that shocks me the most is North Hardin walks out of here with just 13 points.
Yes.
They have been a high-scoring offense all year long. I mean, they have scored, let's look at this. Of course, they only scored 14 in that first game, but they scored 25, 49, 35, 38, 26. The other game where they didn't score much was 14 in the win against Barren.
Yep.
They scored 42-40. They scored 7 at Owensboro Catholic, but Owensboro Catholic is a state championship contender. Just a tough way to lose tonight. They've scored a lot of points all year long, and this Barren County team, for whatever reason, defensively has their number, Tony.
Yep.
Well, that wraps up an unbelievable season. Looks like Central Hardin will be moving on. That's a shocker. We're real proud of our Central Hardin guys. We're very sad for our North Hardin guys to be finishing up. Hard way to end your high school career for the seniors here. These seniors on this team have done an amazing job this year and in years past, and they will be greatly missed. So hard to wrap that one up. At the end of this season here. Not sure how John Hardin fared tonight. They had to head all the way down to Paducah Tillman. I don't think we have a home game. We'll check in. Make sure you keep your eyes open for what's going on. I'm not sure where Central Hardin will be either. I believe they'll be on the road as well, though. This may be our last broadcast of the season here with North Hardin losing. Great game to finish on. I hate the result, but I love what happened out there. Just an amazing night of football. Both teams just really fighting their hearts out. I think North Hardin and their coaches made the better adjustments at the halftime.
Yep, I mean, defensively, they were just stymieing there for a long time.
But didn't work out the way they wanted it to, the way we all wanted it to. And so they'll finish up 8-4. Good season for the Trojans. Regular season district championship, but they couldn't get past Barren County a second time. Boy, you really got to say a lot for Barren County. This is probably, talking to one of their parents before the game, they've only had like 3 winning seasons in the last 25 years. And the new coach, John Myers, they are 10-2 now. And, going to the 3rd round of the playoffs. What a difference that guy has made. And it's a big deal for them. It's a big deal for their community.
Imagine next year, because I think they're going down a division with this kind of talent. And
they'll lose the quarterback, but they got a lot of these guys back. There's quite a few of their players that will be back next year. When you lose Tate Spillman, that's losing a lot.
Yeah.
But certainly, I think Coach Myers has something going here at Barren County, and they're thrilled to see that. So we'll wrap up tonight, and I want to say thanks to our crew, all the students who've worked for us tonight and all year long. Ron down in the truck, thanks, Ron. Amazing job. Obviously, John White, Gina Ryan, Jeremy Miller, all of our directors, all of our students. I want to say a big thanks to my broadcast partners, Jeff Knoll and a friend here, Tony Menendez. If we don't see you again until next year, which I don't know, keep your eyes open. I don't think Central Hardin will be in the area, but we might broadcast. We've done that before. We traveled about 3 years ago to Louisville with Central Hardin. So please keep your eyes open. See what the schedule looks like, and we'll see if we're able to bring you some action next week. Again, Central Hardin will be playing next week. Not the team in the area we thought would move on. Yep. Bad, kind of a rough start those first 6 or 7 games, but they've played much better lately here, and they're moving on. But we'll have hopefully some action for you next week. If not, been a great season. Again, thanks to everybody. And I'd like to say good night one last time this year.